Dun 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 dun. All right, welcome everyone to Saturday Night Gaming. I'm your host, as always, Mark W, and I have Rob Bob next to me tonight.
I'm here.
He's here. He says, "I'm gonna play We're gonna play Dawn of the Dead again, which we played last week. I played it last week, solo mode. This game can be played 2-player or solo, and I was pretty much just kind of learning the game as I went last time, referring to the rulebook a whole lot. So I'm hoping I have a better hang of it today and can just get straight into zombie combat action. And at the same time, I'll be teaching Rob Bob because he never played the game.
Yep.
And so yeah, shall we go over the rules briefly, or would you like to choose a side first? What do you think?
How about we go over the rules?
All right, the rules are so now there's a few discrepancies from my point of view because I've only played the solo mode before, but nonetheless, I think I have a pretty good handle on it. So if you look at the lower left corner here, I'll zoom in. We have our 4 heroes. Their names are Peter. Let's go with this order. Peter. This is sort of the pecking order of best to worst. Peter, Roger, Steve, and Fran. They are the 4 living humans as opposed to the living dead. Now, they are in this shopping mall where the story is very, very basically they're in this shopping mall. They want to hide out in here to make it their home while, the whole zombie apocalypse thing rages on around them. And this game just captures a little bit of the movie in which they're trying to clear the mall of zombies. Also the part of the big appeal of the mall that has all these supplies, right? And, the movie tries to make comments on consumerism, like, trying to acquire too much stuff being self-destructive or ultimately not very satisfying or whatever. But that's kind of outside the scope of this game. This is just zombie combat pretty much. So what these 4 heroes are trying to do is to their objective is to close the 4 main doors of the mall. We have a west door. These are like the doors leading to the outside. The south door. And then as you can expect, while I fumble with the camera, there is a north door, and lastly, an eastern door. Okay. So they're trying to close all those 4 doors and clear the entire mall of all these zombies. Hey, Ryan is in the house too. How you doing? RJNC, also known as Ryan's here. All right. So the way this works, Mr. Rob Bob, there's a little turn summary here, sort of, or they call it the sequence of play. There's a human player turn, followed by multiple phases of zombie stuff. I guess basically the zombies are a little more complicated, perhaps. They're not complicated to play. It's just like there's more phases. I don't know. Let me just get into it. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to set up whoever is the humans is going to set up their 4 pieces on these 3 starting spaces, right? And you're allowed to put 2 of them. You kind of have to put 2 of them on 1 space. Hey, Intellivision Gamer is here. Welcome. Not an Intellivision game, but obviously board games appeal to everyone too, right? Cheese City is where Peter got the big baguette, says right. Oh yeah, doesn't he say like Monster or something? Anyway, so as an example setup, say you got Peter here, and he's with Fran, and then these 2 guys are separate like that, right? Okay. I'm not, if you really want to get into the nitty gritty, I'm not sure if you're allowed to say leave 1 blank and put 2 together, but I don't know. I say just go something like that. Mm-hmm. So now each turn, the human players can they pretty much just move and shoot as they go. There's not like a separate shooting phase. They just move a bunch and they can shoot all the way, all along the way. Let's put it that way. So each of these characters has in the lower right a move score. By the way, I didn't give the whole background on this game and everything. Just very quickly, this is a very old school game. It's from 1981. Here's the box cover. It is based on the movie Dawn of the Dead from 1978, the George Romero classic, usually considered to be a sequel to Night of the Living Dead, but some people argue that vehemently because there's not like continuing characters, like whatever. I'm not going to get into that. But this is what we're playing. This is by a company called SPI. they made a lot of sort of complicated war games, mostly in the 70s, like simulations of World War II battles and things like that. Sometimes they got into the more, you know, D&D like games, fantasy kind of games, and as you can see, they even have a zombie combat game, and that's what this is, zombie combat. Um, all right, so getting back to the rules though. Right, so if you look at, let's say, Peter here.
That's me again.
That's you again. Okay. If you look at his stats, he can move 20 spaces, which is kind of a lot. However, there are some constraints, right? So if you look at, I printed out this new, it's a printout of the old rule book. And yeah, essentially most of the time it costs 1 movement point to move to a space, but there are other costs to your move as well, such as if you open or close a door. If you close one of the 4 main doors, which again you need to do to win, each one of those takes a full turn of your movement allowance. You cannot do any moving while you're closing one of those doors. They're big, heavy doors, basically. Same kind of thing if you try to acquire a hunting rifle. Now, over here in the lower right, there are 2 hunting rifles, and those can be picked up by Steve and Fran, because they have crappy revolvers or pistols or something, and so they can upgrade their gun that way. Now, in the movie, Peter and Roger are, this is why they're the strongest characters in this game. They are SWAT team members, and they actually meet in the beginning of the movie, in which they were called to duty to clear out a sort of a housing project building where the residents weren't really handing over the bodies of the deceased to the authorities, so they were just putting them in the basement. Anyway, that was a bad idea because then all these zombies are rampant in the building. So they sort of stormed the building along with some other guys. And it's a huge hot mess. People are dying, and Ryan can quote Wooly here. Wooly is a horrible character he dies in that scene. He's a SWAT team member who's like very racist and just starts killing people living in the building because they're black, basically. So then this character, this guy who you play is actually black, and so he actually shoots Willie in the movie. Anyway, we don't need to get into the whole plot of the movie, but these guys are basically, they've had enough, and so they've run. They decide we're going to quit and get out of here. And Steve here is just a traffic reporter for a local news station called WGON, and you know, as part of that role, he's flying a helicopter. So the helicopter proves to be something very useful to have when the zombies are taking over. So he's their pilot, and Fran is his girlfriend, who is pregnant and otherwise mostly useless, at least initially. She works in the news station as well. Anyway, I'm getting too much into the movie. So let's say you're getting back to the movement mechanics. Say you're moving Peter around. He can move 20 spaces. Like, you know, that's kind of a lot of spaces, with the exceptions I mentioned, such as your closing doors or whatever. That costs 2. Anytime, here's the thing that's really costly though. Anytime you're in a square with a zombie, each of these zombies has a strength on the flip side that we can't see right now, but say it's 5. If he's in a square with a zombie, that means he's like tangling with it right now, right? And it costs 5 extra movement for that 5-strength zombie to move away from it. So if you want to just zip through a whole bunch of zombies, you have to pay their strength cost for each square you move into. So in other words, if I want to move through 3 5-strength zombies, it's going to cost me 15 extra. And therefore, Peter's probably not going to be able to be quite as speedy as he looks at first glance with his 20 move. All right, so that's how you move. Well, you just kind of do this, you know. And while you're moving, you can shoot. For example, I can say, all right, I'm next to this zombie, so I'm going to shoot him. And how that works is you... well, first of all, the number in the lower left is a 5 that you can see. That is how many times during his turn he can shoot. So he can shoot 5 times. You don't keep track of ammo. You just have to keep track of how many times he's shot during the turn. And when he's shooting the zombie, what you're going to do is roll 2 dice. And there's some modifiers here. This seems complicated, but once you get into it, it's not that bad. There are some modifiers. There's not a whole lot of them. For each square you're away, you have to subtract 1 from your die roll. That's probably the most common thing you'll see actually happen. But also if you shoot through an open door or a closed glass door, which you can break by shooting through it, you'll suffer a penalty as well. But anyway, in this case, he's just one space away. So what you do is you roll 2 dice, because the 2 SWAT team guys with their rifles roll 2 dice. The weaker characters with their pistols only roll 1 die. But Peter rolls 2 dice, so he's going to subtract 1. And if I roll, I kind of rolled off screen, but that would be a 6, because 7 minus 1 is 6. And that would mean he kills this zombie, provided its strength is 6 or less. If it's a 7 strength zombie, he misses and doesn't kill it.
Okay.
And Ryan says, has Rob Bob seen Dawn of the Dead? Have you, Rob Bob?
No.
No, he hasn't seen that yet. We'll have to watch that soon. We'll put it on the playlist.
I saw Night of the Living Dead.
That's right. You saw the first one. Okay. So that's like the gist of how it works. I mean, we can get into the details as we go, I think. One important thing, though, is couple important things. One important thing is you can move in a stack of any number of people as well. So if you're doing that, they move together. Now, you can only move one character per turn or a stack per turn. And then in the subsequent turn, you cannot move any of the characters who moved in the previous turn. So in other words, if I move Peter around on this turn, I kind of turn him sideways to remember I moved him last turn. And that means in the next turn, I can only move Roger, Steve, or Fran. Consequently, you can also move, if you move a stack then of, let's say, Roger and Steve, then when they are both done, you would probably turn them to the side as well to remember that they both moved. And then next turn, you cannot move either of them. When you move people in a stack, you have to use the lowest of the 2 move scores. So if we move Fran and Peter together, Fran's movement of 12 will be the one that applies, because she can't keep up with his 20 movement, so he has to slow down to match her slowness, basically. Another important thing to mention is the second number. As long as I got these pieces up, these are good examples. That's their panic level. You have to roll to see if they are capable of shooting a zombie. If it's, I guess, I have to look it up to be sure. I think it's only if the zombie's in the same space as them. They might freeze up and not. You could imagine they're just shooting wildly because they're panicking, or they just can't shoot at all, whatever. So yeah, if you're in the same space as a zombie, that's when they can get you, by the way. You make a roll. Okay. You have to roll higher than your panic. So Peter would have to roll higher than a 1 on 1 die. That's pretty easy, but obviously 1 in 6 times, he'll fail that roll. However, Fran is not too great, and she will fail the roll half the time. As long as I'm on that subject, I might as well clarify that I have it correct. Hey, Stu, how's it going? Stu says, I think Peter and Stu should have a child. So Peter and Stu, Peter and Fran should have a child. I don't know if Peter and Stu are gonna have a child. So shooting zombie, and the shooting zombie section of the rule book, it'll talk about the panic stuff. I think it's only if they're in the same space you have to worry about. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's a couple of situations. The zombies can also go berserk, or they can become super zombie. Super zombie is when one of the characters turns into a zombie. It's just about to be, it's a personality, and they're more dangerous, and you can make up your own reasons for it. In the movie, one of the main characters, I won't spoil who, for Rob Bob's sake, he does turn into a zombie, and one of his things, he remembers where this false wall is, where the other characters are hiding out. So he just starts clawing at it as a zombie, and he leads all the other zombies to them. So I've already spoiled something, but I didn't say who it was. But basically, the only situation that, well, maybe not mostly the only situation that arises is regarding panic is shooting a zombie in the same square. But the berserk and super can figure it. Super zombie is just the zombie is stronger if one of your characters turns zombie, and you would flip. You wouldn't flip. You would use this piece to indicate a super zombie. It doesn't matter which character it is at that point once he becomes zombified.
Okay.
All right. So that's most of what the players can do. But what can the zombie do? Well, the zombie the decisions you make as a zombie, it seemed very, very simple. It almost kind of plays by itself with a couple of exceptions. That's why it's so easy to play this solo, because you can just follow some automated rules for how the zombies behave, basically. but we should go through it. So you can look down here and see first there's the Berserk zombie phase. First thing that happens is the zombie player decides, okay, I want to make one of these zombies go Berserk. In the solo game, it's always the closest zombie, and that's probably 9 times out of 10 the smartest choice. You could probably argue if you know a very strong zombie, like let's say it has strength 11, which is the highest. If it's a little bit farther away, you might want to say, well, I'm going to make that one Berserk because that would be advantageous to get the, the strongest zombie Berserk.
Do they
But
know?
but
Does the
no, you
zombie
actually don't know the numbers underneath. Both players have to remember what they are.
Okay.
You flip them up when you need to. If somebody's shooting the zombie or the zombie's attacking. So yeah, so you roll for Berserk. You choose which one goes Berserk. You roll a die. Anything higher than was it? No, it's a 1 through 4 means it goes Berserk. So for in this example, the 1 means it goes Berserk. So let's say I was rolling for this guy. Now I just put this Berserk marker there. It's a Berserk zombie.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll explain what that means in a minute. Well, we already kind of covered the panic. Any time a player is shooting at a Berserk zombie, that triggers panic. But after you roll for the Berserk zombie, you actually look at all the currently Berserk. I guess you could do that before you roll to make a new zombie Berserk. Everyone that already has Berserk, let's say we got these 2 Berserk, you roll a die, and if it's a 5 or 6, they are no longer Berserk. They calm down. They take some zombie. I couldn't think of a name. I'm gonna say an anxiety med, but I lost the name of an anxiety med in the moment. So there goes my joke. But I was gonna say they stop being anxious and they calm down. Right then. After you do the Berserk zombie phase, you do the zombie reaction movement phase. Now this is kind of something that's quite important that I didn't realize the first time I played. So the first turn I played last time was I had Peter starting here, and I made him go like wee and run like a lunatic. And here's the thing: you have to keep track of when you move every zombie that's in the line of sight. Line of sight just means you can draw a straight line between the center of the square to the center of the other square. And you can always get a ruler or something for the hairy cases, but mostly it's pretty obvious.
What about doors
Right. So all the doors start out open right now.
for the line of sight?
Right. So the doors are open. And so, yeah, you would draw the line. And as long as the walls are not in the way, like, for example, this one should be straight to Peter.
Mm-hmm.
But when the doors are closed, they block line of sight.
Okay.
But anyway, continuing with the zombie reaction movement. Every zombie that sees, let's say, Peter as I move him, we're going to just turn them just to remember that they saw him while he's taking his turn. And now as part of the zombie reaction movement phase, all of those zombies get to take a move of 1 square. They kind of all go, like how in the zombie movies, when they're kind of just sleepwalking around, then as soon as they see someone, they get a little more active and aggressive. So they get a free move. That's why you don't generally want to sprint around them like a madman. In addition to that, in addition to all the ones that see the moving player getting a free move, all the Berserk zombies get their free move during the reaction movement phase as well. So it's basically, in summary, it's all of the zombies that see you, as well as the ones who are Berserk get a free move. And then, this is kind of a bad term. The next one is called the free movement phase. I call this free movement because they get a free as in 0 cost move. But what happens in the free movement phase is you roll a die, and that's how many. I'm thinking this isn't the best die because of the glare, although I think color scheme wise it's great. So I might get another set of dice in a moment. But that's how many zombies the zombie player gets to move 1 square. That's all that means.
Okay.
So if I roll 3, I can go, and I'm the zombie player, I can go like 1, 2, 3, whatever. And that can include the ones who got the free reaction move as well. So after a free move, you do zombie attack, which is simply every zombie that's in the same square as a human character will attack. And how that works is the first thing the zombie player does is decide how many players you want to attack, if there's more than 1. So if there's Peter and Fran in the square, the zombie player can say, okay, I want to focus on attacking only 1 or 2. Let me think about it. And if you choose 2, you have to divide the zombie strength between them. So if this is a strength 8 zombie, now we don't know because we haven't flipped it, then it would be 2 attacks, 1 with strength 4 against Peter and 1 with strength 4 against Fran. If I say only one attack 1, then it would be the full strength 8, but the human player decides which of the 2 gets attacked. He would probably choose the one who's not going to die or something. What is that zombie's name? His name is Frank. We'll go with Frank. So then there is the chart that you roll on to resolve the zombie attack. And that is right here. The attack value, remember I said if it's strength with 8, it could be either a 1 single attack of strength 8 or 2 of 4. So you would, let's say we go with 1 attack of 8. You would roll 2 dice on this table here, and it's 12. And that would result in actually nothing. It is nothing. The dash means nothing happens, a miss. The other outcomes are, there's only a couple of outcomes. There's I, S, and dash I means infected. The zombie bit the human being, and how he is now infected, he or she. S is stunned. Stunned means they're just kind of, well, they're stunned, and I believe they cannot move again until somebody steps into the square with a stunned player. And the stun side is simply on the back of each chit. And infected is what it sounds like. It's not good. If you are already infected or stunned, and you roll either outcome, infected or stunned, for the zombie attack, that player gets devoured by the zombie, just eaten alive at that point.
Okay.
He doesn't even turn to a zombie because there's nothing left. But if you are infected, look how your stats are reduced. Everybody gets a lot weaker. So that alone is pretty bad. Even our most powerful guy, Peter, you can see he goes from being able to take 5 shots, having 1 panic and 20 move, to 3 shots per turn, 2 panic, and only 8 move. So his move is more than halved. It's pretty terrible. And also, the way that works is there's a part of the zombie phase that comes next, zombie generation. And during that turn, you're going to roll 2 dice to see where a new zombie appears from the outside world. It goes to one of these doors, or sometimes you might roll 2 of the doors. Like if you roll 2 on the dice, north and west, a new zombie appears in the north, which is off screen at the moment, and west. So that's why you want to close these doors, besides it being an objective to win the game. If you roll, let's go with that same example. If we had the north door closed, but the west is open, then instead of 2 zombies spawning, only 1 would spawn at the open door. And many of the outcomes are a none or just a single door, by the way. For example, 5 is just the east door. So if you had the east door closed, nobody spawns. All right. Okay. But while you're rolling on that table, you okay there? If you roll a 2 or a 12, an infected player dies. He turns into a super zombie. I think that's how it works. I forget how you resolve that if there's multiple. I guess we can get there when we get there.
Okay.
No, I got it wrong. It's not the same roll as your zombie entrance table. It's during the zombie generation phase. In addition to rolling on this table, you roll 2 dice for each infected person. Roll of 2 or 12 means they turn into a super zombie. It's all over for them. So you could technically survive while infected, but you never know how long you're going to last.
2 or 12?
2 or 12, yeah.
Okay.
So it's pretty rare in any given turn, but after enough turns, it's bound to happen. So yeah, I'm probably glossing over some details, but that is most of it there. Oh yeah, the hidden zombies is a big thing. The zombie player, you guys can't see that off camera really, but let me adjust a little bit. I have not placed 5 of the zombies. They're off to the right here. I'll put them in the parking lot. Let's put them in the parking lot.
They're in their cars.
They're in their car. The zombie player is at the start of the game going to write down the location of each of these 5 zombies, and they pop out as needed. And the way you write it down, you can see each space has a triple-digit identifier.
Is that what this paper?
That's what the paper is for.
Yep.
So, for example, this one is 120. So what you're gonna do if you're the zombie, you would write, if you want to put one there, you write 1, 2, 0,
Okay.
and whenever a human character would move to 1, 2, 0, the zombie would automatically pop out and be in the same space as that player. You could still run away. There are other rules too. You can, I think you can more or less choose to reveal a hidden zombie at any time, but almost always the best time is when they're in the same space, I guess. But it's mandatory when they go through the space. You can't just keep them hidden. I think I've got that basically right. Yeah, you can choose to do it during the zombie reaction movement or zombie free movement phases.
Okay.
You cannot reveal it if there's already another zombie in that space. There's actually a strange rule in this game. Maybe it's not strange, but you can only have one zombie in a space. To me, it kind of it's contrary to the idea in the movies when you see like there's a door that's closed off and there's like, you know, a dozen zombies like all bunched up super tight like up against the door. So they all have to spread out a bit in this game.
The people can move together.
That's right. People
not
can move
zombies.
together. Yes. Okay, I think we've covered everything. I'm probably again glossing over a couple details, but I kind of glossed over what a super zombie even does. I mean, I haven't even seen one yet, but obviously it could happen. Basically, they may attack with a zombie unit during or at end of movement. You okay? You need
No,
the fan on?
no, I just had some gas.
Okay. I'll turn the fan on. Actually, while I'm up, I wanted to get different color dice because these ones are kind of glary. So I'll be right back.
I mean, it is on already.
It's on very low. It might as well not be on. I thought I smelled something. All right. Stu says they rescue cats from trees and then eat them.
Zombies.
The super zombies. Super zombies. Oh, I had a delicious meal. And Ryan says, I wonder if Nichols' department store has an Atari 2600. Yeah, it's of that era, right? It could. Okay. Well, I think we can get into it. Any idea which side you'd like to play, Rob? Bob?
I think I want to be the zombie.
You want to be the zombies? Okay.
Why is this guy winking?
It's just the ink didn't apply right or something.
Okay.
Of this era, companies like this one, SPI, as well as like Avalon Hill, there was a lot of these sort of quarter-inch square chits, and with very basic printing on them. And so Rob Bob is asking why this one is winking. You can see.
Top of his eye didn't print right, I guess.
Yeah, it just happens. So yeah, these, I think I mentioned these rifles very briefly, that they would improve the weaker characters if they get a rifle.
Mm-hmm.
It would improve them from rolling only 1 die to 2. Now it's actually quite inept if you only roll 1. Like, you're very bad if you're only rolling 1 die, is what I found. One thing I didn't mention that's quite important actually is if you have a stack. Again, let's say we got, well, last time we had Peter and Fran in a stack, but this time we got Peter and Steve. If they're in a stack, they can actually choose to combine their fires if they want. Now, Steve, without the hunting rifle, only rolls 1 die, and Peter rolls 2, so they can take a sort of joint shot somehow at a zombie and roll 3 dice. Or they can choose to fire separately, because, you know, you still have to keep track of their shots, right? Peter shoots 5 times in a turn, and Steve shoots 3. So if you want to do 1 3-die roll, they would each spend 1 of their rounds, basically.
Okay.
But you could shoot separately just to save on shots for the round. All right. I'm gonna actually, on that note, I remember last time it was nice to have these black dice around just to keep track of shots fired. And I was thinking of having a 20-sided die to keep track of movement points.
That sounds like a good idea. But wouldn't you need... You can only move 1 guy per turn, right?
Yeah, you can only move 1 guy or stack per turn.
So, yeah.
So let's get these black dice handy for keeping track of shots. Last time I was like, oh, I don't want to dig out a D20, but I have my wonderful bag here of polyhedral
A
dice,
lot of dice.
as well as very small 6-sided dice that are so small you could probably inhale them if you weren't careful. I don't know. Just like a long time ago on eBay, I saw someone selling like it's like 50 micro dice for $2. I was like, all right, I'll buy that for $1. I'll buy that for $1. All right, so this will be our movement point tracker sort of.
All right.
It can be tricky because like when I was moving, like say Peter, he got a 20 move. I'm like, wait, how many spaces did I move? Then I'm like counting back. Okay, he moved 5, 6. Oh, then he spent two movement opening the door. Like, it can be painful. All right, so that's actually a 20. It looks strange on the camera. You can see it's hard to almost tell if it's a 2 or a 20.
Yeah.
That's right. We know what we're looking at. All right, so you're going to be the zombie. That means you need to decide the 5 places you have zombies hiding at. So you can write them down secretly with these handy magic pencil. And I don't know if you just want to pick mostly at random or what.
Was it like impossible
Hmm?
for you to close a door and then walk past?
Yeah, actually the doors are quite important. It's something I learned like halfway through the game last time. The zombies cannot open the doors. They're all open by default, but I can close them as I go. With the exception of the Berserk zombies and maybe the Super 2, but I don't remember. They can break through glass doors only. Now, if you look at the legend here, the solid doors show like this sort of arc. So if you look down here, slide this over. If I can select the right window. Nope, I'm doing it wrong. Anyway, there's some right here. I don't need to slide over. Here's an example of a door because it has that arc to show that it swings. And the glass door looks like any of these. It looks just like an open, clear pathway, sort of. That's a glass door, and everything's open. But yeah, I can run by and close these doors, and most of the zombies are not going to be able to get through them. But the Berserk guys can break through the glass doors, and then if they do that successfully, and there's like a whole die roll involved, you would put down the destroyed token. So for example, if I close the door, say I'm running past this zombie here and I just close the door in his face. If he goes berserk and successfully makes his roll to break through it, then I mark it as destroyed. It can no longer be used for the rest of the game.
Okay.
Stu asked if you can take power tools from Murphy Brothers and use them on the zombie. Well, that could be an optional rule we make, house rule.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, you plan out your zombie.
Any space, and like if you ever walk over that space, I just say there's a hidden zombie there.
Yep, pretty much. Then you place it.
Okay.
I think you need to keep track. I don't know.
There's 5 of them.
I think you're supposed to keep track of which is which.
Oh.
Because they have different. I don't know, I guess you just draw it random since you don't know what they are anyway, right?
It doesn't matter.
You just draw one of them. Yeah.
Okay. I'll write down some.
While he's doing that, how's everybody doing tonight? We got our usual crew, Stu and Ryan and Eric, and we also have Intellivision Gamer. Welcome, Intellivision Gamer. I didn't win your your sprint. I was disappointed. Only kid. I didn't expect to win, but that was funny that TJ won it. TJ won the sprint. I actually watched TJ's channel. He's hilarious. That guy. And my wife, who has like basically zero interest in anything gaming, likes his videos because he's so hilarious. He gets so animated and he says funny things like "jump like the chickens." So my wife thinks he's great. TJ. He gets so into these games he's playing. He goes, "You bastard!" You. And Stu says, or reads them a boring book from Family Book Nook. The funny thing is, in the movie, they're definitely using real stores. Like J.C. Penney is one of them, but I guess for this board game, they didn't want to risk having to, I don't know, any legal issues or having to pay licensing fees when they could just change J.C. Penney to Nichols.
JC Nichols.
JC, you call it CJ. Oh, Nick, I just made the connection. Pennies, Nichols. I didn't even realize that.
All right. Finished writing numbers down.
All right, he wrote numbers down. I can't believe I never noticed that one. Nickels, as in pennies. I feel very happy about that now. Okay, so now I have to decide my group. Now, last time I put Peter here alone, and I thought it would be brilliant to zip around and shoot guys as they go. And as I mentioned, I just triggered the movement of so many of them that I realized it's probably better to take it a little easy usually. So I got to figure out what I'm doing here. Here's the worst camera work you've ever seen. All right, let's fix that.
So I'm gonna change a number.
Are you gonna change the number? You're cheating. You're cheating now. No. All right. So I don't know. I think I want to put Peter and Fran together. I think it can. Well, let me check out. I'm gonna check the technicality. I think it'd be better to do 2 stacks of 2, but I'm not sure if I have to fill all 3 spaces.
It probably would be one of the strong guys and one of the weak guys.
Yeah. And the human player sets up his character second. The counters representing the 4 characters at normal status are placed in the squares containing a character placement symbol in any manner the human player chooses. However, only 1 or 2 characters may be set up in a single square. All right, sounds like I'm good to put 2 and 2. Put 2 and 2 together.
Eric Johnson said, if she was in the military, her room would be called Penny Nichols Quarters.
Penny Nichols Quarters. Oh, that's funny. All right, so the ironic thing here is in the movie these two are mostly together because they are in a relationship.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking of separating them. Do they have actually good bodyguards protecting them?
Makes sense.
And one of the starting places is the expectation maternity, with Fran being pregnant. So I guess it makes sense for her to be there. Maybe I'll start her there. Peter and Fran can be there. Steve and Roger.
To make sure I don't forget these numbers.
Yeah, it might be hard to remember.
Yeah.
So do your best, though. Remember, they can't pop up if there's a zombie already in the square. But otherwise, if I move into the square, it's mandatory that they pop up.
Okay. Unless I forget, and then...
Unless you forget. Then you cheated, basically.
I cheated to help you.
Hey, Drunky Kong, welcome. Drunky says, hi, cool, more Dawn of the Dead. Yeah, I think I should turn down the ceiling fan now that the fart has dissipated.
Well, there could always be more.
Could be more on the way. Good to know. My wife made a leg of lamb tonight, and Rob Bob here ate about, how many pounds would you estimate of it? 18?
Well, I ate 2 normal plates.
You ate like 1 pound of it, probably. Plus rice and green beans. Yeah, we ate well tonight. All right, I'm not gonna overthink this. They can start. No, I'm overthinking. I just want to. It's nice to be able to clean up this zombie. It's sort of out of the way, so we'll start here, I guess. Steve and Roger.
Me and Roger.
All right. Is there anything in this game where bikers attack, says Drunky? No, this is very limited. It doesn't try to reproduce a lot of the stuff that happens in the movie. So we have no bikers. We have no housing project scene. We have no playing video games. We have no marriage proposal. Oh, sorry, I'm spoiling the game here. We don't have the helicopter at all. We don't have the driving the trucks to block off. Actually, in the movie, they don't just close the door. They put tractor trailers in front of each door just so that nobody can get through, or at least just a few zombies can squeeze in there. All right.
And you said you weren't going to spoil anything.
Hey, I just spoiled like everything. I spoiled like the entire movie. And then at the end, no. All right, so I'm going to take my first turn here. I can choose which of the 2 stacks to start moving. These 2 are going to hang out in expectation maternity for now. And Steve and Roger will take off. Let's see. They're going to move as a stack, I suppose.
Okay.
All right, let's start keeping track of their movement points. I'm going to use the die. So they go 1. And let's shoot this zombie. So I'm going to do a joint shot, meaning I get to use 3 dice.
Okay.
And so the first thing we do is we flip its strength. We see it is 6. So I'm essentially rolling 3 dice, subtracting 1 because we're 1 space away, and we need to roll a 6 or higher. So ultimately, a 7 or higher. Gotta find a place to roll this. So. All right, so that's a 9. That does the trick. This zombie is out of there. He goes to the pool here. He actually goes to the same pile with your hidden guys, and you're supposed to mix them all up. Now that I remember. All right, that's 1 movement point done. Now this guy, if I don't kill him, I'm actually supposed to be like sort of turning these so we remember which ones see me. These ones see me. So we go 2, 3, 4, and then I'll shoot again. So we're at 4 movement points. And I gotta keep track of their shots too. I forgot about that. So now each one has shot twice, or they're about to have.
Yeah.
So another similar rule, always check his strength. This one has 4, so it should be easy pickings. Last time I was encountering like zombies that are so strong, 8 strength, and I'm just kind of almost paranoid now. I think I made it, yeah.
Okay.
7 blows him away. JFK blown away. Maybe that was zombie JFK. Okay. So because we have a stack, we use the lesser movement as a reminder. Therefore, we can move 16 times altogether. Because Roger has 20 movement, right? Yeah. All right. So what else am I gonna do? There's so much. It's actually quite a lot of movement. By the way, I should think strategically. I don't have to say this to Rob Bob if I want to try to not give away my secrets. But I'm probably gonna do what I did last time and try to close the west door first because I'm pretty much right there. But one way I could play it is these guys are already like right on top of the west door, so I could have the other pair not even head over there and just clear up, clean up zombies. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. You guys are gonna be the zombie cleanup for now, and these two will try to close the west door when they can. But they have to do some cleanup too, obviously.
Okay.
All right, so Roger just kind of flew away. So we'll go 5. Stop me if I hit anything.
Yeah.
5.
Trying to not miss that,
6.
but you haven't yet.
7. This guy sees me, by the way. I have to think if I want to maybe park here. Cause last time I zipped around this hallway and it was a lot of people seeing me. I think I'm gonna go for it. We'll go 8 here. And we're gonna shoot. This door is open. Should I just close the door?
He sees you by now.
He does
That's
see
a
me.
glass door.
Yes, but he can't go through the glass door unless he goes berserk. But you could easily just choose.
Can't.
Yep.
Can it break it down?
You can break it down if it's berserk only.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the movie. More spoilers. Being able to drive the VW around the mall would be fun. Says Drunky. How do you think that's Sirocco?
I don't know.
All right, so yeah, I could just spend what is it, 2 move? I can just verify that. Close the door. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna close the door. It costs 2 move. So the zombie's looking at me. It's like in a little closet almost. Actually, it's a very small store called the Card Corner, and we're just like close the door in his face. So that costs us 2 move. So now we're at 10 of the 16 in total. But now this guy has seen me, the zombie. And
now what?
Good question. I don't know. I'm gonna move up here. So that's 11.
And that guy saw you.
He sees me, yeah. But I'm gonna close the door in his face too. That's another 2 move. We're at 13 out of 16. And he's in a little store called Collector's Corner, where this is probably the zombie of a comic book guy or somebody resembling him. Maybe he resembles me. And yeah, now my thing is, last time I went around this corner, as soon as I do that, there's a lot of line of sight happening. So what I might just do is sit tight here and perhaps try to take out this zombie while I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to go for that right now. I'll do another joint attack. He's 2 spaces away, so I'll have to subtract 2. So now we have Steve has shot his final round for the turn, and Roger has shot 3 of 5. If I miss, I could always try again with Roger. If I hit, I don't know what I'm going to do. All right, so rolling 3 dice on this guy. This zombie here who has 2. Okay, he's a wimp. Last time, I swear, I was finding all these tough zombies. This is like, so far, a cakewalk. I was finding zombies of like 8 and 10. But it's kind of supposed to be I'm blowing them away quite easily. Otherwise, look how many are there. I would totally get owned. All right, let's try to get they're 2 away, so I need a 4 or higher on the 3 dice. All right, I got an 11, no problem. This guy's blown away.
The point is to close all the doors, Stu. I mean, that's the goal.
Yeah, the goal for me is to close. Actually, I didn't tell you your goal.
I thought it was just to kill you.
Yes, but you don't have to kill everybody. If you kill um 3 of us, not including Fran, you win. If you kill Fran and one other person, you win.
Okay.
So Fran's like special, I guess, because she's a lady. I don't know if because she's pregnant.
She
or
counts as 2 people
she
because
counts
she's
as
pregnant.
could be that. I don't know. Could just be that we're trying to protect the lovely damsel or some nonsense like that. I don't know. That's just how the game is. But it's kind of nice in a way because she's very fragile, so it makes you think about having to protect her more. It makes me have to think about it. You want to hunt her more. Yeah, so I do have 2 more shots from Roger, and I could also step up 1. But the thing is, do I want to trigger all these lines of sight? I could actually step up 1 more and close this door, and then these 2 would move to me. But
they would move away from the west exit.
They would. It might actually be beneficial.
But then they'd be attacking you. Or they'd be going towards you.
They'd be going towards me, yeah. You know, I think I'm going to just do it anyway. They could take a shot at them, too. 2 shots with Roger's 2 remaining rounds. All right, so we're doing that. Hopefully it's not a dumb idea. We're going to go up here. That's 14, and then just spend the remaining 2 closing the door in this zombie's face. And now
they've seen you.
These ones have seen me. But with the remaining 2 shots, it's supposed to be like this.
And the one behind the door.
Yeah. So this is 3 spaces away. It might not work out, but
you didn't flip him.
Oh. Don't know if it matters much if they can't move yet, but
I guess.
I'm trying to think of at what time do they break through the glass. It might be during reaction. I don't know. We'll look at it. Look it up when it comes. So Stu says it's like at the end of whatever big game, let's say Breath of the Wild, you die anyway. Fran is needed to repopulate them all. Maybe. Anyway. Yeah, so Roger's shooting this zombie who is strength. He has to be low. He's 3. Good. So I'm going for the strength 3. 2 shots. I only have 2 dice, and it's subtracting 3 because he's 3 away. So this could be harder, but essentially I need on 2 dice a 6 or higher. And I have two chances to roll it.
Likely.
I missed that time. We're going to try again. Oh, missed again. All right. So much for being a SWAT team guy. It's like, I imagine each of these squares is, let's say it represents 10 feet. SWAT team guy with his, trained combatant with his rifle cannot shoot a slow moving guy in the head from 30 feet away.
Yes.
Actually, what doesn't make sense is their strength figures into how easily you can hit them, right?
Maybe
Whatever.
how fat they are.
Maybe it's how fat they are, sure.
And they get protected by the layers of
Well,
fat.
headshot or nothing kills them in this.
Maybe they have really fat heads.
Really thick skulls. All right. In any case, I didn't kill that zombie. All right. That's it for me.
Okay.
So now, first we do zombie berserk. Which zombie do you want to try to make berserk?
I'm gonna do this one.
Yeah, that seems to make sense. So you're gonna roll a die, and you want anything but 5 or 6.
4 or lower.
4. Let's try to roll it where it's visible. All right, you got him berserk. All right. Let me look up how you smash through the glass. I think it's just basically when he moves, if there's glass in the way, you can roll to smash it open. But we look here under berserk zombie somewhere. Here we go. A berserk zombie unit may attempt to destroy a closed glass door if any character is within the unit's sight through the glass door.
Okay.
All right. When it begins its move, yeah, so the attempt is considered a move, reaction, or free. All right, so basically the first thing that happens next is reaction. Therefore, he would get to smash the glass as part of that move. But if you want, we can do the other no-brainer one. So this guy can go... That's their no-brainer moves. No-brainer. This guy just smashes, he pats against the...
Rubs against the glass.
Rubs against the glass ineptly, basically. This zombie does the same. What? I'm trapped. This one, however, now he can roll. Forgot to look up how you do that. You roll 2 dice and compare it to its zombie value. I've been calling that strength, but they call it the zombie value in the rule book.
Okay.
You have to roll less than the zombie value, not equal to or less than. That's to smash the glass. So let's check his value. It is 5. So you need 4 or less on 2 dice.
Okay.
Rolled it. Did not happen.
Nope.
It's angrily pounding the glass, but no
Almost
success.
happened.
Well, that's good for me. But you know what? You can actually move him again. So now you do what they call the free zombie movement. So you roll 1 die
All right.
and move that many zombies.
I move 3 zombies.
3 zombies. So you could choose him as one of your moves if you want. Seems like a good one.
Do I get to choose where to move them, or they just move towards you?
You choose.
Yeah. All right.
Well, pretty much, you always want to move them toward me. I guess you could
Like I could
try to block exits or something.
block right here, right? I mean,
You could move. It seems kind of silly. You know, actually, let's see if you are allowed to choose that. It seems kind of silly if you're allowed to just bunch them all up in the exits. All right, zombie movements. So I think you can only move them if they're in sight, for one thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm looking at the reaction. Hold on 1 minute. In the free movement phase, you roll 1 die. You already did that.
any direction.
A number of zombie moves, any direction. Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah. I guess.
But on the reaction, they
Mm-hmm.
automatically move towards you.
Yes.
So I would kind of be like fighting against that if I
That's
wanted
true.
to keep it there.
You'd be fighting the tide of the reaction. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Exempt from moving the reaction in the following conditions. Yeah, we don't need to get into that. Yeah, I guess you can pretty much
Okay.
make the zombies strategize. Stu says the glass is hard to break. Yeah, they were just pounding away at it.
All right. Well, I guess first off, I'm gonna do this one.
Okay, this zombie's trying to break through the glass again.
If I break the glass, does he get to move on you?
Yes, and you
Okay.
get to attack me in the next phase.
Okay. So I roll for that.
You roll 2 dice.
Try again.
And what was his
5.
strength? So you need 4 or less again, right?
Was it 5 or less?
It's less than his strength. So he had strength
Oh.
5, right?
I thought you said 5 or less.
4 or less.
All right.
Nope.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure it's
'Cause
specifically.
I feel like I remember you saying that.
All right. Well, look, I mean, they tried to make it a little extra hard, I guess. So it says if the dice result is less than the zombie
All right.
value, attempt is successful.
All right, that's what it said.
Yep. If the dice result is equal to or greater than the zombie value, the attempt has failed.
Okay.
However, the attempt still counts as a move for the Berserk zombie unit. So that's one of your 3 moves.
Now, I guess I'll do. I mean, if I move this guy, it doesn't
Hmm?
really do anything. I don't know. So I'll do that,
Okay, that's 2.
and I can only move it once, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can move 3 zombies in 1 space, but you can't move one of them in 3 spaces, or 1, 2, and another 1.
I'm gonna do this.
Okay, that zombie like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe that's in character with zombies. I don't know.
Well, doesn't it see them? I mean, when it's standing there now.
It'll see them during my move, and the reaction move will be go to me. They're very
No,
like,
but doesn't it see these guys? The glass door.
yeah, I guess.
Okay.
But that would trigger for next turn, basically.
Yeah.
It only works with the people who are moving. The
Uh,
whole reaction thing.
like it can only its vision is based on sight,
What? Its vision is based on sight.
I guess, or its sight is based on movement is what I meant to say.
Sure, we can go with that.
Not its
But yeah,
vision is
it's
based on
whenever
sight.
the guys you move trigger the reaction stuff. Maybe they're just hiding if they're not moving.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So now you do attacks, but there's no attacks happening. So finally, we go with the zombie generation phase, and yeah, I think it's basically you just roll those
Okay.
2 dice.
And then we look at the chart.
Yeah, let me just review real quick just to make sure I'm not missing something. Random zombie entrance. Yes, there we go.
All right.
Eliminated zombie units will be brought back into play. Yeah, so you have to have any left here, which we do. If all the zombies are in play, then you don't generate one. Yeah, we basically have a handle on this. All right, so yeah, roll it. Roll 2 dice.
Yeah.
And that is a 3, which is, oh, you get 2 of them, unfortunately for me. North and east.
Okay. So at least they're far, I guess, for you.
So you just, we'll zoom out so everyone can see.
Actually, it's probably a good idea to mix them up because
Yeah, mix them up.
I know which ones just die unless I do that. But
I have to shift the board around.
do this one. He goes here.
Yep, north and east. Okay, there you go. So I killed what, 3 and created 2 or something. You created 2.
Like
Is this guy here?
I think he was there. Actually, no. I think there's only...
Somebody was there.
Okay, yeah, he was there.
It doesn't matter which one. Yeah, there were 5 spares before, and now there are 6. So I made a net progress of 1 zombie, I guess. That's one way to look at it.
You'd think the gunshots would like attract them or something.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Ryan. Ryan said, was the original instruction booklet wearing out? It looked a little rough last week. Yeah, I printed out another one just so I don't have. I feel like I want to be careful with it since it's old and I feel like it's almost gonna like lose, its staples and stuff like that. So I decided I would print out another one so I don't have to worry about being careful with it. All right, so yeah, now it's the next turn, and I cannot move Steve and Roger because they moved last turn. So I will untap them, so to speak, I guess.
Okay.
And now I have to move Peter and or Fran. I guess I'm going to move them together. It seems like a good idea usually. So, yeah, my idea was to just try to close the west door, but I do need to do a little bit taking care of zombies. I got to kill this one, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I probably close the door in front of this one's face and that one's face and that one's face, or kill some of them as well. So I have 12 movement if I'm moving in a stack because Fran is slow. Well, why don't we just get to it? So they're gonna move like that. That's 1.
And shoot that one.
Shoot that zombie from 1 away. Now, by the way, you can shoot in the same square, and then you have no minus to the roll because they're in the same square. But the problem is with a zombie right there,
Can hit you.
you have to. They can attack you during the zombie attack phase, but also I have to make a panic roll to shoot them successfully if I'm in the same space. Or if I shoot at any berserk zombie, I have to make a panic roll as well. So I found in the last game, generally 1 space away is like the sweet spot if you can pull it off. So yeah, that's what I'm going for. That's a 2. Okay. I guess I should have said if they're both firing or not. But I guess I probably would have done that. So with the knowledge that it's a weakling, I probably would say just maybe Peter does it. Oh, well, but I'm not going to cheat. So I mean, I guess I automatically get him, right? If I roll all 3s, I got him.
Yeah.
All 1.
You don't have to roll.
So that's 1 shot of each of them spent. And we go 2. And then what do we do? Let's see. Well, this one sees me now. It's gonna walk that way now.
No, it's gonna walk away from the other.
They're just really attracted to movement.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to keep track of it, like logistically, but there should be like a facing, so they're only looking and wondering.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm just gonna step here, close that door.
Maybe they're all blind.
So they're all blind. 3, 4, 5.
So they can only hear you. That's why they hear you when you move.
Can't find the 5. Here it is.
I wouldn't I wouldn't want to go to a store called Costly Drugs.
Costly drugs. That's true. It's off to the right off screen right now.
Yeah. And
Okay. I don't know. I wonder if I should shoot this guy. Although, you would think missing the zombie would mean shooting people behind them, at least having the risk of that. But that's not in this game. That could be a house rule to add later. I keep thinking of this game. It can be very house ruleable, but I'm pretty sure I never read anything about that. I'm not gonna go flipping through the rule book for an imaginary rule. But yeah, I might shoot at this guy right now. I did I see his strength before? I think I did.
no, I don't think so.
Didn't I shoot at that guy and miss?
Maybe I
I
don't.
don't remember what it was though. I think it might have been like a 5.
I don't remember.
All right, so I'll do a. I believe this guy sees me too, by the way.
Yeah.
Actually, should I get into whether line of sight like goes through people? I think it's worth looking at. I think it does.
Also, that guy in there sees you.
Right. All right, let's see. I was hoping I wouldn't have to look at the manual so much, but I guess I still have to. 6.4 defines how within sight works. Here we have 6.4. A character may shoot a zombie unit only if it's in line of sight. And this is general line of sight rules, I guess. Imaginary line. Does not pass through a wall, square side without a door or with a solid closed door. Doesn't say anything about that. I think technically that means I should be able to shoot like one zombie behind another, but I feel like that's not what you'd want to do usually anyway. I'm going to assume that people and zombies don't block line of sight. So let me see how I want to play this. I could actually just run up to here just to get only a -1 instead of a -3. Like go 1, 2, shoot, then back. If I do that, I'll go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I want to end my turn pretty much here anyway. Now I'm second guessing because I don't know if I want to try to close these doors or shoot these guys or both. If I go to here and that's my 11th move, I cannot close either door. I guess I can sort of hedge my bets. Oh, he's looking at his paper. It makes me think a zombie's going to pop out.
I'm always looking.
I could go 6, shoot, 7, 8, 9. Wait a minute. Before I was saying, yeah, I could go 6. It's movement point 6. Shoot, 7, 8, 9. Close one of the doors, and then that would take me to 11 movement points. Try to shoot the other. All right, I'm going to go with that. So here we go. 6, and now I am shooting this guy. I'll do both of them together. 3 dice.
Okay.
And what was his strength again? Here's our reminder of that. It is 3. Oh, he's a weak. I missed him last time, though.
Did you?
All right, that solidly hits him and kills him. Okay, we're at 6 movement points. 7, 8, 9.
And there's a hidden zombie there.
Uh-oh, hidden zombie there. Okay, mix them up and make it pop out.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, these two see me.
I'll keep moving this one. Okay.
Ryan, are you talking about the blocking line of sight? Ryan said, I think it does. Sorry, I didn't see your message earlier.
This one.
I mean, that section doesn't mention it. I don't know. It looks like they don't. I don't know. Looks like they don't block line of sight. Okay, so that zombie popped up. guess I'm gonna shoot it. It's on top of me. I might as well shoot it.
Let me like cross it out, I guess.
Yeah, cross it out. The 093 zombie. He was hiding. I don't know, hiding under a floorboard. Where was he hiding?
Oh, no.
Could have been some junk right there. So he pops out. Yeah, I guess I'll shoot. It's on top of me. That makes sense. It is
Oh,
only 2. It's a really weak one.
you could
um,
panic, I guess.
I could pack, and only Peter can shoot, by the way, because it's ran out of juice. So this is his 3rd shot. That means only Peter has to roll, actually. He has to roll higher than a 1 to avoid panicking.
He just has to make one roll.
Okay, he barely didn't panic. I mean, the zombie got the jump on him, so he just kind of like,
And he automatically kills it.
does he?
He gets 2 dice, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. Automatically kills it. That's like the moment, and I don't want to spoil it, but there is a moment where Peter gets a little bit like, but then he's fine. he takes care of a zombie. All right. So I have 2 shots left and 3 movement points. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna spend 2 to close one of the doors and then shoot the other guy. This one's farther away, making him an easier target. So I guess I'll go with closing this door and shooting this zombie.
You have 5 shots.
Yeah, Peter has 5 shots.
So he's enough.
Right, so he's going to shoot number 4, and if he misses now, he can shoot again. And this one has a 7, so he's pretty strong.
Ooh.
And he's 1 space away. With the penalty of -1 for the distance, I have to roll an 8 or higher on the 2 dice.
Can you do it?
Not with that roll.
Nope.
That was a 3, but I have 1 more shot, so I'm going to take it. Did not happen.
Again.
Missed again. All right. That zombie's going to be on top of me in a second.
Did you close the door?
Close this door.
No.
You can actually shoot through glass doors and you destroy it in the process. I think there's like a -3 or something to your aim as well.
Doesn't sound like a good idea.
You know what? I forgot about this. I missed anyway. I might have cheated earlier. I think you get a -2 when you shoot through an open door.
Oh yeah, I think you said that.
So I'll have to just remember that in the future.
Have you done that before this?
I think I shot the guy in Tony's Pizza.
I don't know.
Or was there even a guy there? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think there was. But yeah, shooting through an open door is a -2. So I missed it
Okay.
extra badly. Basically, missed this guy extra badly.
She actually needed a 9. Wait, was it a 7?
I needed a 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so that one's going to give me some grief probably. But anyway, that's my turn. Now I'll just turn them to indicate I've moved them last turn. And you go ahead. Start with Berserk Zombie Face. First roll to see if he goes unberserk.
Would I have to roll?
5 or 6 means he goes unberserk.
6.
He goes he calms down because, I don't know, he ran out of adrenaline. I don't know.
Zombie adrenaline.
So he's not going to be able to smash through that glass this turn.
Okay.
And you get to roll for a new guy to go berserk. You could pick him again, really. Actually, with that, on that note, I think order matters. I think you have to get the order right. I was thinking it didn't matter.
Oh yeah.
Because yeah, I think it's actually the opposite. Because they specifically mention, you note that somebody who just turned berserk cannot become unberserk. So yeah, you're supposed to do it in the other order. All right, so you just do it. You choose who goes berserk first and roll for that guy.
Okay.
So basically, don't pick this guy. That's all.
I just won't do that. Does berserk help me when I attack you?
Only in the sense that well, berserk does 2 things. You get the free move for reaction, whether or not you're in the line of sight. All the berserk zombies move, and the other thing is they can. Well, there's 3 things. They can smash the glass, and the third thing is every time I shoot a berserk zombie, even if they're far away, I have to make a panic roll because they're very scary when they're berserk, I guess.
Okay. So like, there's no reason to do this guy, really. Is there?
Depends what you roll for your zombie movement and who you want to move. Like, I don't know. If you definitely want to move him anyway,
Yeah.
and even if you roll a 1, you're going to move him. And then, therefore, it doesn't really matter if you make him berserk. That's my thought.
Yeah. So maybe like that guy.
Yeah, because then he could break through the glass.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to choose him.
Uh-huh.
Okay, make your roll. 1 to 4 makes him berserk. He's not
No.
berserk.
No berserk.
Berserker barrage. No berserk for you today. Okay,
Berserker
so reactions get to go though. He gets to go and he gets to
Yeah.
go.
Well, he doesn't do anything because of the glass.
Well, yeah.
So the one next to you would just.
Nobody else was this guy. He's also trapped by the glass.
And this one moves here.
All right. And then this guy goes on top of me. I assume, right?
Yeah.
You're not making him run away. I
Yeah.
assume, right? The zombie's cowering in the corner or something. No, you're right on top of me. That's it, right?
That's everybody, I think.
Okay, I think we got our first zombie attack.
Now,
There is a thing, I think I forgot to mention, it doesn't really change your strategy, but when a zombie attacks, I get to make my guys in the square roll a shot first. They get to attack first,
okay.
even though it's on your zombie attack phase. And I have to make the panic roll, though, so I might not actually get any attacks off.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I can combine them in that roll. I don't think I can.
Does it matter that you used up all your shots?
No. Let's just review it just to be sure we got it right. Boo-boo-boo. Here's the procedure. The characters in the square may attempt to shoot the attacking zombie unit. If this results in the elimination of the zombie unit, the zombie attack is not conducted. If there's more than one character in the square, the zombie player declares how many of the characters the zombie unit is attacking.
Okay.
So yeah, this is what you do.
Not which, how many?
Well, you choose how many. Yes, if you don't want to divide it among the two, you can say, "I'm only attacking one guy," but I choose who gets attacked in that case. But I have to. I'm not sure if I can combine the attacks of my characters or not.
Okay. Wouldn't it be better to do 1 than 2
Uh,
for me?
Depends. If you want to get 2 weaker rolls or 1 stronger roll, where I can choose who you attack. So that's kind of one of the downsides for you is I can always say, "Well, I want this guy to be attacked." If you choose only one.
Yeah. But if I say 2, then I attack both of your guys?
Yes, and you would split the strength. I don't remember what he had. 7 was it?
I think so.
So it would be rounded down to 3 each, which is kind of a weak attack.
Yeah.
But hey, you could get lucky.
I guess I think I'm gonna do 1. Okay. Attack 1 guy.
Like, I just clarify that they can shoot together, so I can make my guys roll together, basically. I think I'll do. Let me just do that first, then you don't have to make the agonizing decision if I shoot you. So I get to roll 3, and I just need they're in the same space. I need the panic roll first. So the problem is Fran is a 50-50 because she's very panicky. Let's roll Fran first. 4, 5, or 6, she's good. Otherwise, she panics. All right, 6, she's good.
Okay.
And
And
Peter
1.
just needs anything but a 1. Be funny if he's the one who panics.
1.
Oh, they're both
No.
good. Now I just need 7 or higher on the 3 dice. And it is a 9. Okay, so I shot him. Sorry to spoil your attack. I spam a secret power up says right. You know what? That could be something I do if I mod this game. You know, I'm totally gonna mod this game sometime, but I'm gonna stick with my principle of my New Year's resolution, which is finish existing projects first always. But Ryan said they should have little cardboard semi truck pieces to signify a main door being closed. Yeah, that would be cool. We could even have a whole separate map for the whole truck scene, and you could have Flyboy and the helicopter spotting them and everything, like in the movie. Now I spoiled the entire movie, like 80% of the movie for Rob Bob. Before it was only 70%. All right. So does anything else happen for you? I guess not.
No.
Zombie generation. Roll the 2 dice for the generation chart.
It'd be nice to have the dice rolling place.
Yeah.
3 again.
Problem is it's so big it doesn't really fit on camera. 3 again. So north and east again.
Did they stack?
No, I think they pushed them in though.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know about that. There was something I was a bit confused about last time when I was playing it solo. It was regarding their movement though. Let me just check this out. Where's the spawning section? Random zombie entrance. We should have the whole. Also, Ryan, we should have the housing project scene as well as a separate part of the game. What am I looking for here? Sorry, let me show it at least reading. Oh, here we go. Result that calls for a zombie unit to enter a closed main door or to be placed in a zombie occupied square is ignored. All right, cool.
Oh.
That's good for me. It's a no op. Nothing happens. And this is the map, just so you see what we're talking
So-
about. Last turn, these two spots. Oh, that's actually interesting. Now you have an incentive to
Yeah.
move them in as
That's what I
part of
was
your
gonna
move.
say.
Yeah. Now, when I played the automated game, there was this whole like list of 5 priorities. Like first, any zombie right next to you, a player moves on to him. Second, anyone who's in the doorway will move in one. So that was interesting.
Oh.
Now I kind of see why they did that. But yeah, spam could be a secret power up in our homebrew version of the game, our house ruled version of the game. All right, so
Yeah, 'cause
next
then I
turn.
wouldn't have moved like this guy here probably.
Oh, you want to take that one back? I think that's fair. I'll take this one.
And then I'll do like this one.
All right, then we'll put that zombie in.
And then put the zombie here. I think that's the only other one I move.
Yeah, I mean, you probably would have moved him anyway, right?
Yeah, I would. Wait, shouldn't I have rolled for how many zombies I get to move?
Oh, did we not do that?
No.
Yeah, you have to do that. It's
That's after that movement?
supposed to be before the attack, but I think we can wing it and make it happen.
Okay.
The roll for how many?
It's one die.
Yeah, one die.
Three.
3.
So 3 more get to move now?
Yes. 1 space each.
And that's before they get generated?
Yes.
So I would,
Okay, you would have done that
I
too.
would have
Fine.
done this.
Fair enough.
and I'll move. Who should I move? About this.
Yeah, but that was one of the ones that you couldn't have done that for free, right?
What?
So this guy actually had to move because he was a reactive.
Oh, right.
movement.
So then
That would have been one of your
that's one of my moves.
3 moves, and that was one of your 3 moves. So you have one more move.
And then
left.
I did this.
Okay, so that's all of them. This is the goalie deli. What is it like? Hockey goalies or soccer goalies?
Something.
They serve you maybe it's a hockey goalie who like flicks you your
It's-
sandwich with a hockey stick.
It's like the roller skate, the fast food places that have people on roller skates.
Yeah, they're on ice skates in hockey gear. All right. So now I think we kind of settled things fairly.
Yeah.
But you can spawn one there now.
All right.
And yeah, we did zombie gen, so it's back to me. That means this turn I can move Steve and or Roger. I'm gonna stick them in a stack again, I guess. Seems to make sense. All right. So this is this door. It's kind of a little cramped with these door closing thingies. Let's zoom in on the action. All right, so
You move.
what I would like to do is get Fran and Peter to next turn spend all their movement closing the west door.
But can't they not move 2 turns in a row?
Right, this turn I have to move
Yeah.
Steve and Roger.
Okay.
Steve and or Roger. I could always move just one and leave the other guy there. But I guess they'll just be zombie cleanup. Now, one thing I'm thinking about is how much do I want to try to take out this zombie just to make sure he doesn't go berserk and interfere with their plans. I don't think I care that much. I don't. I have to look this up, but I think next turn when these two are going, they could just, even though they're not moving, they're spending all their movement allowance on the door. They could probably spend all their shots shooting him through the glass door. They would break the glass door, but it might be worth just getting rid of him. However, I'm not 100% sure if they can shoot when they're closing the door for the whole turn. That'll be something I have to look into. And Ryan says Goalie Deli has great subs. Goalie Deli. Like substitutions.
Yes.
All right, so yeah, there's so much zombiness to clean up, but I guess they're gonna. I don't know, what are they gonna do? I guess their plan will be to take out this one, and maybe head south and try to clear out this area. Well, I feel like the north area is kind of cluttered. You have to deal with it eventually anyway. I don't know. I could run up here. It's kind of funny because I work with a guy with the last name Boyer, and we just call him Boyer. Here I see Boyer's Jewelry. What I could do is try to kill him, pop up here and close this door and run back down. That would trigger this guy seeing me, but it might be worth it. Basically, I consider a zombie who's closed off behind a door seems to be more or less eliminated as a threat. Not 100%, because, if it's a glass door and they go berserk, sure, it could happen. And they roll the dice very well. But it seems like a good way to reduce the risk for them quite a bit. But that would be at the cost of triggering this guy to move one forward. This zombie here. I may just do it anyway. Then I get to thinking, well, maybe I could go a little bit further and close this door and this door. And then maybe backtrack a bit. I don't know. All right, let's just start going. I don't want to plan all day. We're going to go one and shoot this guy above us. Now I have to decide. I'm tempted to say if I'm only one space away and I don't know the strength, maybe just go with Roger shooting alone. Because for most strength, he could probably make the roll. I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to go with that this time, and I'll probably regret it. But we'll see what his strength is. This guy sees me, by the way. If he actually survives, that could matter. All right, so he's a strength 7, which is, that's pretty much on the higher side. So I might fail the roll. Being one space away, I need an 8 or higher. So we're going to say the 1 is for Roger. We have to remember that. 1 bullet used. And I failed. Oh. All right, maybe I'll just do the 2 together. That's going to be 1 and 2. Make a 3 die roll, which should be much easier. And that does it.
5, 5.
Okay, so that was a little bit wasteful in the ammo department, but not really ammo. It's just your opportunities of shooting or something.
Before your finger gets tired.
Finger gets too tired.
And you need to rest.
All right, do I really want to run up there? I think I do. I'm gonna do it. Might be a little crazy.
It's a lot of zombies.
The minimum, yeah. But fortunately for me, they can't really pile up too much. They're all in each other's way, basically. But yeah, I have 16 moves because of Steve's movement point of 16. I've still got quite a few left. Let's go 2, 3, 5. Close the door. So I have 5 now.
Did that zombie in there ever see you?
This one sees me.
This one.
Guess we can ruler it out. Maybe they do. I don't know.
I mean, if you walk.
It's supposed to be the center of the square. Would that get me? I feel like it's a wall. But I think I need something better than this. Can I use this? I won't look at it. Probably. I don't know. Maybe it does get me. Here, let's get a ruler. Do we have a ruler ready? I can just grab a book or something.
This
is very important. Gotta get it right. Oh, look, it's a present from Santa Claus.
Oh. Charge you.
All right, so let's move these out of the way for the moment because it's really all about the center of the square for the move. Do you agree I'm at basically the center here? The zombie square?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'll move it like that. Gotta connect to the center of the square 40 here, probably blocking with my head.
Hard to see on there. I don't think it does.
Yeah, I think it cannot make it to the center because of the door. The wall for the door. I'm getting into the technical nitty gritty.
Does it count as the top part of the wall or the bottom part?
What do you mean?
You see how they're like different. the white part versus the bluish part or the gray part? I don't. Should we worry about that?
this the whole thing is the wall, right?
Okay. So the blue.
I think I know what you're getting at. Is like, do you want to take into account the perspective or whatever?
Yeah.
I think it doesn't matter.
All right.
But we're in agreement. He doesn't see me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if that one would matter that much, but it's
Probably
good to
not.
be good that we agree. Hey, hello, Dan the Man is in the house. He said just finished playing Fortnite. That's cool. Looks like you could use all the machine gun and ammo I just spent. Yeah, I mean, we have two guys with crappy pistols and two of them with hunting rifle sort of thing. Oh, not hunting rifles, but rifles.
Assault rifles or something.
We got one viewer that said, and yeah, I see like Ryan and Dan talking, and probably Drunky Kong is here. Maybe he left. I don't know. It's lying to me about viewers. Okay, so now the question is, yeah, do I want to run to the right a little bit? I still have 11 moving points. I could do 6, 7, 8, close the door. 9, 10, 11, close the door. Shoot. And have 5 more moving points to like back up a bit. All right, let's do that. Yeah, I don't want to like overly plan out things. So 6, 7, 8 is to step 1 space and close the door. What if I run out of door closing pieces? Then no more doors may be closed. Not yet.
Isn't that what these are for?
Those are like garbage. Some of them are just kind of extras that you can write. Basically, yeah, you're not supposed to be constrained by the pieces of door closing. We could just use some of these random pieces of junk.
Okay.
All right. So we're at 8 movement points. And yeah, we can go 9, 10, 11, like I said. Close that door too.
That guy sees you.
That's right. I'll turn them to indicate they see me.
Is that one?
Hmm?
I was looking at that one, but there's
Oh.
a wall. There's a wall.
Oh, yeah, okay. Huh. All right, so I'm at 11. And I guess I'm going to take a shot at this one with both guys. So now Steve is on his second of 3 shots, and Roger's on his third of 5 shots. So let's see what he's got. 10. Oh my goodness. That's a super zombie for you. So I need on 3 dice 11 or higher.
Seems easy enough. Wait.
Cool, I got him.
Gotta remember which piece that is so I can cheat.
No cheating, please.
No.
All right, so right now I think I'm gonna. Good step. I'm trying to debate. Should I back up or let him file to me and pick him up, or should I just go forward? Maybe, I don't know. Get a little bolder, but I still got those guys in Nichols department store. They can come out too. I think. Well, some of them are in areas that. Should probably move this screen a bit. These guys are closed off. This guy's in his own little corner thing. He can always just step out anyway. This guy's closed off, own little corner. So basically, just these 2 guys in the main area of the department store, I guess. Close this one.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably worth it. Yeah. Eventually, I have to kill them all anyway, but it's probably best to try to get the doors closed first so they stop spawning. Then I can mop them up. All right, I'm gonna go 12, 13, 14. That leaves me with only 2 moves left, and that's to step forward and close this glass door as well. A lot of glass doors.
All those zombies see you.
Yeah, all these see me. Ooh. I'm hoping I can blow away this one without a hitch. So that's what I'm doing now. They're going to do a joint attack. Steve uses his last attack for the turn, and Roger's on 4 of 5. This zombie has strength of 5. That should be easy pickings, hopefully.
You didn't say if you're doing. Oh, you did say you're doing 2 at once.
Yeah, I'm doing joint attack. This is shoot, I didn't update it. I think it's at 14 now.
Can you say you have 2 turns left?
Yeah, so I have I've used 14 move points. Get the attack roll made. Did I get him? Yeah. Patow. Okay. Now with my final 2 points, do I just want to stand there and let them come to me, maybe? My instinct is they should back up a little bit, but I don't even know if I need to do that. It might be good because they're going to get a free reactive move. Sorry, this is a little bit off screen. They're going to get a free reactive move, and then Rob Bob is going to roll his die, and they can just go on top of me. So it's probably best that I back up a little bit. I'm going to spend my next 2 just backing up 2. And that's all my moves. For Team Roger Steve. Call him Team Dodger. I don't know.
Team Sir.
Team Sir.
SR.
All my moving and shooting. All right. Meanwhile, Fran and Peter are getting ready for next turn. Hopefully, close the doors. But you know what? These guys are so kind of in the thick of it with zombies. They might have to. Oh, they don't have a choice to go again, do they? Okay, never mind. All right. So,
So the guys who saw you move once.
yeah, over to you. You could first you do Berserk. So roll to see. Well, who do you want to make Berserk? How you doing there, by the way, Dan the man? How's everybody doing? Dan and Ryan and Stu. Stu probably left to do his own stream. Drunky Kong. I don't know if Intellivision Man is still here. I'm gonna call him Intellivision Man from now on.
I'm gonna do.
And Eric Man. Eric Man is here.
Do this guy.
Okay, he's going Berserk.
Yeah.
So he can try to break through the glass.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll 3.
He goes Berserk. Hippo's gone Berserk. It's a strange book my daughter has. It's called Hippo's Gone Berserk. Okay, he's Berserk.
And then
that's it for Berserk phase. So now zombie reaction movement.
Wait, does he try to break? What does he try to break through?
Yeah, well, now he gets a reaction movement now, so he can try to break through.
Okay.
I guess roll it. He needs. Well, we have to see his strength. His strength is
11.
Oh no! Oh no! I got the strongest zombie in the game, besides maybe the super zombies. About to break through the glass. All right, so he needs 10 or less on 2 dice.
Okay.
Probably
gonna break through.
All right, he does it. This one's like built like the Incredible Hulk or something.
He
Destroyed glass right here.
He went to the gym before he was a zombie.
Jam, he's on top of me now. He's on top of Team Stodger.
Okay, and then you get to shoot at him.
When he attacks, yeah.
Okay.
But you do the rest of your reactions now. Should be these 2 guys.
So they move forward and flip. Right.
They don't. Oh yeah. You untap them, so to speak.
Untap. Is that everybody? This guy.
He can't do anything. He's tapping against the glass door. Feebly. All right. So now you do free zombie action, which free zombie movement. So roll 1 die for how many zombies move.
All right.
Try to roll in the camera view. We have a new view at the moment.
2.
Okay, so move 2 zombies.
So this guy doesn't need to move.
Nope. Berserk.
Who should I move? How about closed all the doors? So.
Yeah, door closing is very important in this game.
I guess here can go. And
all aboard travel.
Here. And
that's it. All right, zombie attack time. Uh-oh.
11 strength.
11 strength berserk zombie. All right, so I'm going to try to shoot him, obviously, and I'll do a joint attack.
Okay.
But I've got to make the panic roll. If I can't get both of them rolled, I have to just use one or the other. If I fail both, I can't attack with either. So their panics are Steve 2, Roger 2. Let's roll Steve first.
Both 2?
Both 2. So Steve needs a 3 or higher. Let's see if we can do it. Steve does it.
Okay.
Can Roger do it? 3 or higher?
Come on, this.
All right. They both succeed. They will jointly attack. So 3 dice. They need
11 or more.
Do we have any penalties? I'm trying to remember here. Yes.
I don't think so.
I don't think Berserk causes a penalty for 2 hit. Shot modifier. Yeah, we're good. All right. So, what did I say? We need 11 or higher? Right? Yeah. Let's do it. Oh, fail.
All right.
That was an 8. All right, the zombie's going to get to bite us. You attacking 1 or 2?
What's the difference again?
So if you do 1, I choose which of the 2 you attack. It would be an 11 strength attack, which is off the charts pretty much.
Yeah.
This is
Goes
a
up to
very
13.
dangerous column to roll in.
So
So anything but a 10 or 11 will do something to the target. Otherwise, you have to split the 11 into 2 5 attacks, which would be this column here,
okay.
which is still pretty dangerous.
Hmm.
You would have 2 rolls.
Wonder which one has better chances of getting somebody infected.
If you want to look just at infected,
I mean,
it's 5 of the outcomes on the rightmost column
Yeah.
versus 3 in the. Actually, the
4.
3 on the 5 column,
But
they're very rare to get infected, I would think.
stunned really do much because your guys are on top of each other.
It does, because I have to I looked this up last time as sort of a technicality. I can't just say, "Oh, this guy's unstunned." Like if you stun Steve, Roger doesn't automatically unstun Steve. He has to move off and then back on for some reason.
Okay.
I guess they just didn't want it to be a cheap thing.
I think I'm gonna go for attacking both of them.
All right, this could be dangerous. All right,
So I rolled 2 dice.
yeah.
So-
Well, first we'll do, let's say, Steve.
Yeah, Steve.
Oh no!
Where am I rolling here?
Oh shoot, a
Ooh.
12.
I think he's infected at this
I
point.
think you bit Steve.
Or is
Yep, you bit Steve.
he?
He's
If
infected.
I picked an 11, I would have just been stunned.
Right. So now we have an infected Steve. Good Steve.
Oof.
Greasy Steve. Oh, if you get Roger too, this is going to be bad. All right, roll for Roger.
Alright, same thing. That
It
is
is
a 7. Most common.
7.
Probably nothing.
Okay, I lucked out. That is a dash. It's a nothing. Woo. All right. Wow. Yeah, I mean I think that's kind of how the zombie player has to go. You have to take advantage of these pretty rare opportunities to do some good damage. Mostly, I'm just plowing through the zombies. But yeah, you got Steve, and he could turn or just be pretty wimpy, basically.
Okay.
Or if he gets hit again, he's dead. If he's even stunned again, he dies. Okay,
Alright.
so you did some bitey bite, and he turns back over. That's his turn.
Mhm.
These two guys are still tapped.
When do I roll for if he gets infected?
No, that's first of all, you don't do it on the same turn, so it'd be starting next turn. But you do it in the zombie, I believe, the generation phase.
Okay.
At the end.
Next turn.
All right, let's see what Dan the Man has to say. I watched I Am Legend zombie movie with my nephew last week. Oh, cool. The DVD had the original alternate ending that was changed for theatrical release. Yeah, I know they kind of softened the ending. The book is pretty good. I've read that. I haven't actually seen the movie though. And Dan said preferred the original alternate ending, while I still preferred the movie release one. Oh, your nephew preferred the original one. Cool. Yeah, I never actually watched it. I should watch it sometime. The book is really nice. Actually, I also like the old Vincent Price movie that's based on it. It's not called I Am Legend though. It's called The Last Man on Earth. That's pretty good. I enjoy that one. But yeah, I'll have to check out I Am with Will Smith. You're talking about, right? I never actually bothered to watch it. I've seen some clips of it. Yeah, I should check that out sometime. Thanks for mentioning that, Dan. All right, where are we here? So that's your attack now, Zombie Gen.
Right. So I rolled 2 dice, and we look at the turn.
Correct.
I rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7 off camera. That is a nun. Okay.
Okay.
That means the nun zombie spawns.
And none.
The
N-U-N.
N-U-N, yeah. There actually is a nun zombie in the movie. All right.
That's it.
That's
For
it.
me.
Over to me. And I cannot move these guys because that's just how it works. I have to move Peter and Fran.
Does that mean I attack you again? Or
Yeah, you're going to get to. You might actually kill Steve this turn. I could have Peter make a beeline. I don't know if they. Well, let me
They
consider
probably
this.
could make it.
This is an option because I was planning to just have them close the door, but what if they? Yeah, they could run together even probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then do a joint blast. Boom, boom, boom. They do have to make a panic roll because he's berserk, unfortunately, which Fran failed half the time. But that might be my best bet, just to try to save Steve and or Roger, even because he could easily get infected or stunned.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You have how many turns? 12 turns.
But stop losing the opportunity. Well, I could always run them back in a couple more turns. And you also have these guys approaching soon. More zombies will be coming through. All right, I think I need to help out over here. So Peter and Fran will sprint over, as I said.
I feel like going to a mall in a zombie apocalypse would be pretty stupid.
Well, in the movie, I'll spare it, but they do have doubts about it at first. I'll just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've seen the movie so many times I can pretty much tell you the exact conversation that ensued about whether they want to do this or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Right next to it.
Yeah, and then I have to see who I triggered when I did that. I guess this guy, this guy,
That one.
this one. Yep, they're all
Wait.
behind glass, but you could potentially make one of them berserk. And yeah, I guess I gotta do that. I just feel like I gotta save my bros here, but it's gonna be hard to get them with this panic roll. That's what I'm
And-
mostly worried about.
And these guys.
Oh geez, yeah. It's gonna get cluttered here. Maybe that's why they have the one zombie per space limit, just because
Yeah.
the pieces get so cluttered. All right, so here we go. They're gonna try to shoot, but I have to make a panic roll because
It's
berserk. Is there a penalty to that, or just I make a roll?
Is there? I don't know. Should have. If there is, we should have done it last time.
Oh, I didn't make the panic roll.
No, you did, but the penalty, if there is one.
Oh, the penalty. There is a. Yeah, I messed up some. I think I made really good rolls though, didn't I? But there, if the berserk zombie's in the same square, you have to increase the panic level by 1.
Oh.
That's what I did wrong.
Yeah, I think it would have been high enough anyway.
Yeah, I think I rolled high numbers.
We rolled 2 5s.
Right. Okay. We'll remember that for next time. But here, I'll have to make a normal panic level roll. Meaning Peter needs 2 or higher, and Fran needs 4 or higher. So I'm just gonna do it. It's gonna be a joint attack. Let's roll Fran first, so I can be disappointed faster.
Right.
4, 5, or 6, and she's good.
Miss one of these.
Come on, Fran. All right, Fran's good. Wow.
She hasn't missed any of the 3, I think.
And Peter, if Peter fails, this shot is not going to kill him. But let's see how he does. It could happen.
1 1 1 1.
Oh, he's good too. Good. All right. So now, all in all,
You'll
I
probably
need.
get him.
I have the penalty of 1 because of 1 space away, so I need a 12 or higher. It's not really that terrible a roll, yeah. It's less than 50% though.
Is
Yeah, and the 3 dice roll like 10 and 11, I believe, are the peak of the bell curve.
okay.
So I think I have something like, I don't know, roughly speaking, 45% chance, maybe 40.
Come on.
Yeah, I gotta take out this Uber zombie. He's like the 11 is there's only one 11 in the whole game. And that's the highest as they go, I believe. All right, here we go. I'm putting it down right here. Oh, fail.
Good.
Well, that was only 1 shot of each, though.
Wait, don't you get to go again? Or if
Yeah,
you
Fran
want-
has 1 more shot. Peter has 4.
All right.
But, you're gonna have to get through the panic rolls and everything.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so I'm gonna try to do a joint attack again. So once again, Fran needs 4, 5, 6 to not panic. She fails. All right, so it's only Peter. Well, if he doesn't panic too.
1.
All right, he makes it.
So 2
Now,
dice.
does that count as Fran's shot? I'm not sure about that. I guess it has to. Otherwise, you have infinite shots effectively.
Yeah, then what's the point of it?
Yeah. So Fran used her second shot. Now Peter's on his second shot.
Okay.
So now it's going to be a lot harder with only 2 dice.
You need. Wait, does 11 count? 11
I
counts.
need 11. Yeah.
11 or 12.
No, I need 12, don't I? Shoot.
Wait.
Because he's 1 space away.
Oh, yeah.
That is rough.
Oh, 1 in 36.
Well, I'm thinking, what the heck can I do about the zombie anymore? he's very tough. I pretty much can only get him on a combined attack. I could get roll 12 now, but it's still rare. Might as well be nil. All right, let's do it. Peter's going to hope for the best. I mean, you can roll it 3 more times after this, so that's a plus.
Yeah.
Here you go. He rolled the opposite. He shot the ceiling by accident.
He was holding his gun backwards.
Yeah, he shot this glass door behind him.
Yeah.
Now it's destroyed. We have to mark it as destroyed. So what do you got to say, Dan? Says before that we also watched World War Z. All right, with Brad Pitt. Also pretty good though. Legend a little better. I didn't really like World War Z personally. The book was pretty good though. It was streaming for free on Paramount. I Am Legend was pay to stream. Cool. We might up getting the alternate endings DVD for free at our local library the next day. That's cool. I like how local libraries have so many options for DVDs and Blu-rays and everything. It's like, if you want to see one particular thing, it's like, oh, I can pay $4 on Prime, or yeah, just go to the library. They have so much stuff.
I haven't seen that much zombie media really.
Okay.
Played Project Zomboid. We played that one time.
Project Zomboid. Yeah, that's pretty fun. All right, so I guess my plan is to just
Keep shooting.
Peter trying to make these Hail Mary rolls, yeah. And if once he fails or succeeds, I don't know what I'm going to do there. But after that, all right, yeah, let's roll again. So first he has to make panic. This is his third of 5. He might actually, fail a panic roll too. So might not even get the shots off. Okay, past panic, and here we go. He needs double 6s once again. This could be the zombie that causes me a lot of trouble if I can't get a good roll right here. Oh. Yeah, this is not easy. All right.
Here we get one more.
Should I just jump into the square with him? I could have done that just though it's an 11 or 12.
It slightly increases the chance, but also
Relatively speaking, it's a big boost for. I mean, I don't want to do that.
But then, can't I attack everybody?
Yeah, you can, but then you get
And then I would have like what?
your
2
attacks are that
strength?
much weaker.
2 strength or something.
Well, yeah, if you want to attack 4 people, and you can always choose like 3,
Yeah.
but if you went with 4, it would be 2 strength because it's rounded down.
Yeah. Okay.
4 2 strength attacks.
All right. Well.
All right, we're gonna get stupid and do it. We're gonna jump into the party here. Ah, oh God! I imagine it's like one of those big dust clouds in a cartoon, like a Looney Tunes cartoon, with all the limbs,
Yeah.
the dust cloud, and you see like the limbs in there.
Like the Vikings and Swords and Soldiers.
Right. This is a mess, but here we go. It's a mess physically on the board and in the. I can't believe I'm doing this. All right, this is move 10. This is just so I can get an 11 or 12.
I guess you can move off after. Well, if you want to.
No, because it costs 11 to move. 11 plus 1 because it strength 11 zombie.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm there now.
All right.
So now I also have to make a harder panic roll. There's a +1 to my panic levels. So I might just cancel my shots due to panic, and then I'll feel really stupid. So now I need 3 or higher for the panic. This is only Peter because Fran is out of shots. Okay, I passed the panic.
Now it's 11 or higher.
11 or 12 will do it. This is shot 4 of 5. Just gotta really get rid of this darn 11 zombie. Banzai! Oh, I won.
1 point. 1
Darn
under
it.
what you needed.
I'm thinking, is there anything that could give me a +1 that I'm forgetting? No, it's not. All the shot modifiers are minuses. There's nothing that gives you a plus. But you get extra die if you can find the hunting rifle here, but only for the weaker guys anyway. All right, so last shot. So first we got to pass the panic roll, 3 or higher. That is passed. Can I keep this 6 for the next roll? 11 or 12. Let's go. Come on, Peter, you can do it. Yeah, Peter got it.
Well, you had like
Yeah.
5 shots.
All right. Sorry, condolences to your
Oh.
powerful zombie, but I'm excited. All right, I hope Ryan saw that before he left. He says, "Good night, folks. Good luck zombie killing." He could have not even stepped into the square, but that was the call I made.
All right. Too bad for me.
Too bad for Mega Zombie. The only thing is he's back in the pool now. He can always
Yeah.
respawn.
Well,
He's probably
better than being right next to you, I guess.
In a sense, for me, it's like it's best if he's like in a closed room behind a door,
Yeah.
because then he can't spawn again.
Yeah.
But wow, that was crazy. Okay.
Okay.
Well, now what? I got a big pile of all four of these guys.
Don't have any
I
shots.
have no more
so
shots. Is this correct, or did I forget to bump it to 11?
I think it should be. I don't know.
Oh, I'll see what I did. Basically, it's how many spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's correct. All right. I don't know if I want to move again. One hand, if I get unlucky and Mr. Steve here turns into a super zombie, that could be bad. On the other hand, maybe I want to have 3 guys to fight him in the off chance that happens, or at least 2 guys. We don't want him biting like Roger, who's all by his lonesome. It might be worth looking into how super zombies work, because I kind of glossed over that since it never happened before.
Yeah.
I hope somebody saw that. Did you see that, Dan? The roll of a 12.
I'm sure somebody.
Somebody must have seen that. It's always exciting when that sort of thing happens.
Not for me.
I would think it's funny even if I'm on the losing side of it. It's easy for me to say right now.
I want you to die.
You want to turn me to zombie? Yep. All right. So super zombie may stack with a zombie unit during or at the end of movement. The zombie player may inspect the zombie value of each and every zombie unit occupying a square. All right. So you can stack with them, and you can check the strength of the other ones in the space. A super zombie may be moved 3 squares. Any zombie unit that begins the zombie player turn in the same square as a super zombie may also be moved 3 squares. All right, so he leads them very quickly. So they can go 3 squares and also bring along one other zombie 3 squares. And it has a zombie value of 2. That's not very good, actually.
Really? 2.
Let's read the whole thing, though. The zombie values of a super zombie and a zombie unit in the same square are added together. Oh, there you go. While being shot at and when attacking. If a character wishes to shoot a super zombie stacked with a zombie unit, he must shoot both of them. A shot die roll equal to or greater than their combined values eliminates the super zombie and the zombie unit. So he's like a +2 to another one, and he moves fast. May be moved in the zombie reaction movement phase or the zombie free movement phase, but not both. Okay. They're never required to move in the zombie reaction movement phase. The character must always check for panic when shooting on any super zombie. Alright, okay. Super zombie stacked with a zombie unit may destroy a closed glass door. Okay, they make the same roll, I guess. Yeah, looks like it.
Okay.
Super zombie may not go berserk. If they're created in a square occupied by a character, they must immediately conduct a zombie attack. So when they turn, they immediately attack. Okay. So, where were we here? Right, I'm deciding if I want to move off of them or not. I guess I'll do, I don't know.
I don't know what you want to do.
Yeah, let me think a minute.
You can't move everybody at once.
No, I can't do that. I'm going to leave my guys there. It's fine.
My turn.
Yep, so first Berserk.
Who do I want to go Berserk? Somebody at a door, I guess. Wasn't there something else about being Berserk that it does? Oh, it just makes you panic.
Right. I panic when I shoot a Berserk.
Yeah.
They get the free reactive move, and there was a third thing.
Oh.
It was
Breakdown door?
Yeah, break down glass doors.
Okay. So I'm gonna do this one.
Alright, so roll your die. 4 or less is success. He is Berserk.
There's a lot of Berserk tokens. I can't imagine using them all. And reactive move?
Yep.
Which doesn't include that guy, actually.
No, it does. Berserk's always move in reaction.
Okay. So then I'll try to break down that door.
Okay.
Although...
We gotta check his strength now.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, you can choose the order because look, it matters which one goes through.
But
one of them's gonna block the other, basically.
yeah. Maybe I should have chosen another guy, but whatever. It's too late.
Sweet. Dan saw the crit roll.
Yeah. Break down the door first.
Okay,
Which
what's his
is-
strength?
wait,
You
I
gotta
need to
check it.
history. I need to roll 2 dice also.
Yeah.
It's 4.
4. Okay,
Mm,
so you need 2 or 3.
Yeah, it's pretty unlikely. Didn't get it.
Okay, no breaking down door for you. Those two
Okay.
guys move over.
Move, and
All right.
what else?
So untap them, so to speak.
That's the only guy who moves. Wait, this guy.
Oh yeah, that one that does nothing though.
Yeah, he's in
These
one.
ones too.
Flip him.
All right, now you roll a die for free zombie movement. I'm gonna have another one on top of me. Six. Oh, God.
All right. Well, I guess I'll go with this one first.
So okay, that's 1.
I move everyone first, right?
Yes.
I think it's probably a good idea to get people out of. That's 2.
2.
Out of door.
Was that 3?
No, that guy was.
Okay.
This 3.
3.
4 and 5, and I get one more. Did I move this guy?
I don't think so.
I'll do this guy.
You should turn to the side though if it's hard to remember.
Yeah.
6. Okay. So now it's time for zombie attack.
Let's see the strength, I guess.
Flip him over. Yep.
He has 10.
Oh my god. All right, now we got the second strongest zombie.
Well, he's on all you guys, though, right?
By the way, here's this page here shows you like the distribution of all the zombies. So there's 11 there's only one 11. He's the strongest, and there's 2 10s
Yeah.
for the second strongest. There's like a whole bunch of like 3s, 2s, 4s.
All right.
There's 3 1s, so they're very weak.
So old lady zombies or something. They all have osteoporosis.
It could be old lady zombies. I mean, with osteoporosis. Yeah. All right. I gotta deal with a 10. All right, I can get a shot off first.
Wait, so what do we do? What do? You
So I can shoot first.
how many guys? One guy? All your guys?
So with a combined attack, the most you can get is 3 dice worth.
Okay.
So I can't like combine them and get 6 dice.
Yeah, that's what I was.
But I'm not sure if I can get 2 attacks of like do 2 and 2 or not. Let me check into that.
I don't know.
I want to make sure I do that fairly. I would like to get 2 rolls of 3 dice, but I also have to make panic rolls because he's not berserk,
No,
right?
he's not. The other guy.
Yeah. Well, I have to make a panic roll anyway, but it's not a +1. All right, so where the heck were we? Zombie attacks. I'm gonna have to link Ryan to the timestamp later. I think he missed it. Like he left, and then I got the incredible roll. All right. Characters may attempt to shoot. Blah, blah, blah. Procedure used in 6.0 and the restriction of that section applies specifically. Case 6.9. Character that is not in the square where the attack occurs may not shoot. Sure. This is the only time, except when being moved, that a character may shoot a zombie. Does not account the fire rate. Characters may shoot together when under attack. However, each character must be checked for panic separately before shooting.
I feel like it doesn't say that you can do it twice. So you probably
It's a
can't.
character, an apostrophe. All characters may shoot. Yeah, I'd like a clarification on that. I don't know. All right, I guess I'll just say it can only do, I don't know,
1.
2 of them attacking for a total of 3. Well, I guess I could say they all attack at once. It's just that there's a limit of 3 dice. That would serve me though, but for panic purposes.
Oh yeah.
That seems to make sense,
Yeah,
right?
okay, that makes sense.
All right, so I'll do that. They're all attacking together.
What
Yeah.
did Steve's
Steve,
stats change to, by the
yeah,
way?
he's got 2, 4, and 6. So his panic level's 4. He's pretty in pretty bad shape.
He can shoot twice.
Yeah.
All right. And move 6.
Right. 6 is garbage move in this game. All right, so let's yeah, I guess I'll just say they're all attacking, so I roll each guy at a time for panic. First, let's roll Steve. He needs a 5 or 6 to not panic.
He might panic.
He panics.
Panics.
Peter needs just 2 or higher to not panic, as usual. He's good. And they just need one of the other guys. So let's say Fran needs 4, 5, or 6. She's good. All right, so it's Fran and Peter, we'll say. Well, I guess Roger. Basically, they're all. It doesn't matter at that point, basically. Yeah. So 3 dice, and I need
10.
10 or higher.
Okay.
Oh, all right, got him.
Got a 11.
Yeah. All right. So now it's zombie generation phase.
And Steve gets the roll, right?
Yeah, I guess I'll roll for him. 2 or 12, and Steve turns into a zombie right now and attacks right now.
2 or 12? 2 or 12.
2 or 12. I know, I might just want. I should just like cram him in a room somewhere.
In the corner.
Maybe I should just leave him, but no, then you could kill him. That's part of your victory condition to kill him. All right, let's not roll a 2 or a 12. How about? All right, 7.
Wait, what? Does
What?
it matter if he dies from the infection versus me killing him?
Yeah, if you kill him, you eat him, and he doesn't turn into a zombie.
Okay.
This is kind
And
of.
then-
This might be ideal for you because then he'll basically
How does that
probably
change?
kill my guys or put risk to my guys.
How does that change my?
And then it might kill him anyway. It doesn't change your win condition. It counts as he's dead if he's a zombie. So
Yeah.
that's part of your win condition.
So it's okay. So it'd be more easy. It'll be more easy for me to kill him.
Right. So it's kind of ideal for you for him to turn because he turns. That's part of your victory condition, and he's also hurting me potentially.
Yeah.
I should have the option to just execute him right here. All right.
What's happening now?
Yeah, I passed the roll for infected, but you still
Alright,
roll the
I
chart for when they
generate
spawn.
zombies.
Yep. Too bad I didn't close this. Because if you roll west, I'll be like, oh darn, maybe I wish I had closed that. Let's see what you get.
4.
4 says none. All right.
Man. Keep getting none. Well, I did get 2, so.
You got
twice.
2 twice, yeah. Okay, back to human player turn. My mess of people can move. It is only Steve and I didn't really.
Steve and
Peter and Fran moved that last turn, so it's Steve and Roger now.
Roger.
And the question is, what do I want to do with these people?
What are you trying to do?
What would Steve do?
You only have 6 moves if you move
Yeah,
them together.
yeah. I guess I still want to close the west door, but I can't really zip Steve over there very quickly. It'll take a long time. So probably next turn I'll zip Peter and Fran over here. Well, for now, Steve and Roger will fight for their lives. Oh, we have to see how this turn goes. Maybe Peter and Fran will have to stay as reinforcements again if it doesn't go well.
Mhm.
All right, so Steve is not feeling too well, but he's still up for shooting. What was this one? These are like this, right? This guy's berserk, huh?
Yep.
I don't remember what his number was. I don't think it was amazing though.
I don't remember.
It's hard to remember. It's like a little memory sub game.
Yeah.
All right, Dan says he never watched a lot of zombie movies, but knew enough tropes to surprisingly enjoy the zombie comedy movie Zombieland with Woody Harrelson. I lulled at some parts, particularly. Yeah, Bill Murray had a good scene there. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, that was a good movie too. All right, so what am I doing here? Do I want to step forward and shoot at 2 of them? I would get a lot of shots at him. Yeah, let's start. Steve is limiting our movement to 6, but I'm gonna go with that anyway. So Steve and Roger together. 1. These guys are now able to see him. But I'm hoping I can take out both these guys at least. And let me scroll the screen a little bit. Yeah, this is the other one who sees us. I'm not sure if this one sees us.
We started there,
Oh, hold on.
and it's wait.
They were here, right? Or are they here?
No, they were in front of this door.
So I moved them 2 spaces, right? Okay. Yeah, so this guy sees him. And he's berserk. So
What is that
Hmm?
token or that chip?
What
By
chip?
the way, the blue circle there. What is that?
Destroyed.
Okay.
This is the door was destroyed.
Okay.
The glass door.
Great.
All right. Yeah. So that's 2 moving, I guess, right? Where is
yeah.
the 2 on this thing? Here we go.
2.
And shoot, I'm gonna shoot somebody. Let's go for this one first. I'm gonna do joint shot just to be clear.
Yeah.
9. Oh my goodness.
Why are all the strong zombies here?
I don't like this. The north zombies are the northern part of the world is strong. It's the Norsemen. All right, I'm glad I just chose to use all 3 dice. So we'll put our
3
ammo
dice.
tracker down, 1 and 1 each.
More than 50%
Yeah, I need a 10 or higher.
to kill him.
If I fail, I'm probably just gonna do the same thing again.
Yeah.
Wow, nice. That got cut off, but it was a good roll. Cool. Down you go.
Okay.
All right.
And it was a -1, but it doesn't matter.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. What do I want to do here? Yeah, this one I have to remember he could easily break through that glass and cause me trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy's up ahead there. All right, I'm gonna try with just Roger shooting at this one next to him. He's a 6. Okay, so I need a 7 or higher.
Okay.
6. Nope.
Okay.
That's a miss.
Now Steve can't attack again.
I didn't attack with Steve that turn. 1 and 2. 1 is Steve. 2 is Roger. I did that purposely just because I think I might want to use both of them to combine to get him.
Okay.
I need to actually kill this one with Roger by himself.
Well, you could just
Might just
try
do it
again.
again, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try again. All right, Roger's doing it again. Seven or higher. Ah, darn.
He's got 2 more.
Should I just do a joint? Do a joint. I'll do one more, then I have one more joint in them between the 2. All right, so one more with Roger alone. Hopefully I get a good roll here. 7 or higher once again. You got it. All right, finally.
Now you can do your joint.
Do my joint. So let's see, I want to move it all first. I might go move 3, shoot with 2 away. 4, 5, 6. That'll keep some distance between me and the berserker. And if one of these guys spawns, they can't get me yet. Well, the next turn they could easily jump on me. That's true.
And there's a guy in the bank. At least they wouldn't see you.
He doesn't see me yet, yeah. What are we at time-wise? 11:10. Okay, it's pretty late.
Yeah, it's getting kind of late.
All right, and I'm gonna walk 2 over, and then I can use my last move to be here. No, that's my second to last move. Maybe I'll just park there, so there's some distance between the berserker and me. All right, let's do that. I'll be 1 shot away. So now 4. Let's shoot him. Let's see what he has. This is a joint attack.
Okay.
That's a 6.
Your last attack, you
That's attack.
pretty much guaranteed.
Well, I need a 7 or higher. It's not guaranteed, but pretty good odds on 3 dice. Got it by a hair, pretty much. 8.
Yeah.
Is he here?
Who?
I knocked the zombie. Was it here or here?
I think he's at the door. That's where he started. I wouldn't have moved him back.
Okay. So he's gone. All right. So now 2 more moves. I think I'm just gonna park them here for now. And that's my turn.
Okay. Now
Berserk.
I roll to D-Berserk, that one guy.
Yep.
And I need to roll 1, 2, 3, or 4 to keep him Berserk.
He's still Berserk.
And then he tries to break down the door.
Hold on. You can Berserk somebody else
Oh,
first.
right. Yeah. Should I make Berserk? How about...
That's right, Dan. I heard about the sequel Zombieland 2 Double Tap. I used to see ads for it all the time, but I never bothered to watch it.
It might be worth it just to Berserk somebody in a doorway, or like blocked behind a door. What
What do you mean?
I
Oh,
don't know, like just some guy here.
yeah, go do that.
Like, how about this one?
Sure. 1 to 4, and you got it.
Then it just gives me an. Actually, I think this one's weak. So maybe this one, because I don't think we've seen.
Yeah, well, I don't think we flipped this one.
Yeah, I think all the ones that we have flipped around there were not that strong.
Oh,
So that one.
1 die.
1 die. Yeah. Thinking I'm rolling. Break down the door.
Okay, it's a 3, so Berserk.
Now I get to break down 2 doors.
That one got really riled up, like, I'm not part of this action.
Stupid door.
Stupid door. Yeah, so you get reaction movement now, so your Berserks move for free.
And they get to break.
Which one first?
This one.
Okay, what's his strength?
That's a good thing to check. 4.
4, he's a weakling. I gotta remember these numbers. It could be very valuable to me. 4, right here.
Nope.
Okay, he's pounding on the glass futilely.
Then the next guy, which we need to check. 4 is probably not going to do it, but you never know.
Oh, I missed it by 1.
Matched means no.
Right. It was a 4 and you need under the strength for breaking glass.
Alright, and then I roll to move, guys.
Yes, 1 die.
6 again, maybe?
6.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright. I'm gonna move here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
1.
1.
Let me do this.
Yes, please. Keep track of your movements with this. 1.
Let's just do the 2.
Turn him, please.
Right.
It's out of view, but Bob is moving the guy all the way down here.
Trying to get everybody out of rooms
Okay,
that
that
they can
makes
be
sense.
locked in.
You move this one.
Who else?
You could try the glass again. It's not really great numbers, but yeah, you can.
Nah. I'm just thinking.
Maybe this one. Eventually, you probably want him to come out.
This one? That's
Of course,
3.
the closer he gets to it, the more likely I'm going to be like, let me close that door. But
I'm not going to do that. Do this one. 3, 4.
3, 4. You're moving all the way on the east side here, right?
Yeah.
Let's zoom out because you're like going all over.
Yeah.
So you move these guys to clear the east hallway. Okay.
What am I at? 4. So then 5 and 6. Here. That's everyone.
All right, you can untap them.
Don't really have anybody near you right now. Except for Steve.
Hey,
Who
Steve.
hopefully will be joining me shortly.
Yeah, Steve might give me trouble if he turns into a zombie.
Alright. Do I roll that now?
Zombie attack is nothing, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you do. I roll for my guy. Or doesn't matter who rolls really, but I like to roll for my infected guy if that's okay.
Okay, yeah.
2 or 12 and he turns.
I'm already thinking of him as my guy.
He's good. He's still Steve.
Okay.
Sickly Steve, but Steve nonetheless.
Sickly
And now roll
Steve.
for your spawning. Gotta close these doors. I haven't closed
Alright.
one yet.
Let's see, I get 9.
Which is west. Oh, so now I don't have that clear.
Let me mix these because a few of these are strong.
Yep, make sure you mix them good.
Alright, I'll take this one. The west, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Too bad I didn't get a chance to close that door. All right, that's fine. One zombie in the way is not a big deal. All right, now it's my turn again, and I have to move Peter Fran. I'm going to call them Team Frieder.
Frito.
Team Frito. No, Peter and Fran are Team Frieder. Okay, let's see. I definitely want to, I'm close to being able to close both these doors, but I have to have one guy go to one door and one the other. Because Steve is so slow at this point, I guess Steve and Roger have to go for this door. Still have to deal with a zombie or possibly 2 or 3, but I guess my point is Peter and Fran are going to run back this way.
Just make sure.
Oh, are you possibly forgetting any hidden
Yeah, I just
zombies?
want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Not right now. You can go on.
All right. So together they have 12 movement due to Fran's slowness, and that's true, by the way, Dan. Dan says that he didn't want to check IMDb ratings because they don't want to be biased. Yeah, I think that's a good way to do it. Sometimes you get biased by other people's opinions, and you might enjoy a movie just fine. Might let them bias you. All right, anyway, what was I doing? I was saying maybe 12. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cabal. 10. Maybe I could do some more cabals on the way. Do I want to shoot through glass? I can, but it's probably not wise. You get a -3 to hit. You destroy the glass.
Yeah.
But you could take out a zombie. Yeah, I think I'll just run past him.
I think that's probably best if you have a lot of extra shots.
Maybe if you have a lot, like, yeah, say I'm going to park here and I still have 4 shots left, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. So I might actually be able to do something like that right now. All right, so we're going to get this moving going. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And as we're tearing through here, this guy said, "Hey, I see you." This guy
Sure to do die. I mean, for 9.
Oh, sure, yeah. 9.
If you guys saw you, well, like one guy.
This saw me. This guy saw me. This guy saw me. All right, so now we'll shoot this one. I don't know how strong he is, but he could have been one of those really strong guys. I guess it makes sense to use a joint attack, so I can roll 3 dice. And it is the 11 is back.
The other 11.
No!
Oh wait,
No, there's only one 11. That one.
that's the same one.
Same piece.
I swear I didn't cheat.
No, I believe you. All right, I got to roll 3 dice and hope for the best.
All right.
Thinking if I miss this, it might be better for me to next turn actually jump into that square and then do a joint attack. But then I have to pass a panic roll. I've been really good with the panic rolls, but still have to keep in mind that Fran fails at half the time.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what I do here. So I got a -1, meaning I need a 12 or higher on the 3 dice. Totally doable.
Miss.
Ooh, just barely. All right, the 11 goes
12.
down again. That is ammo used is 1 for Fran and 1 for Peter. All right, cool, that's good. Gonna move here. That's move 10, and then I guess we're gonna park our butts. Perhaps take pot shots at this guy.
To close the door, you have to spend your whole turn.
Yeah, it has to be your entire movement. So you have to end your previous turn here, and you can't move them the next turn because you can't do 2 turns in a row. So then the following turn, assuming they don't have to run off and help with an emergency like I did last time, then they can close the door. So it's a little challenging. Also, you spend a whole move picking the hunting rifles over here in the lower right corner. These guys, you have to spend your whole turn. It gets locking and loading or whatever. All right, but yeah, let's take some pot shots at him. We're gonna break the glass. The first shot's gonna be a -3 because of the glass. So -4 altogether from the distance and the glass. That's also Fran's last shot. Do I really want to do this? I think it's probably a good idea.
Probably not that strong.
Because then I can still roll multiple times for Peter after. 3, okay.
Yeah.
So the glass gets broken regardless of whether I hit or not. And it is on 3 dice -4. I need a 7 or higher.
Should be a house rule that if you roll all ones, then you miss the glass.
Okay, so I got him.
Beat him.
I think I knocked something around here. But this guy. All right, so kill him. The glass is gone. This guy's gone. And yeah, they're gonna park there. But they technically they could try shooting this one. Only Peter could. They'll break the glass, and
it's probably not a good idea.
No, it's gonna be an awful roll. -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. -9 for the first shot breaking the glass, and then he could. After that, it would just be -6 for 2 more shots. I'm tempted to try it, but that's probably just not smart. Okay, so that's their turn.
Okay, my turn, or my part of the turn.
Berserk time first. Here's the thing: you could, you only cancel a berserk if you roll a 5 or 6, so you could potentially accumulate a whole bunch of them.
Who should I make berserk? Who's the closest zombie to? I don't know.
Well,
one of your guys, I guess.
If you want to go for them, he's closest. He could break the glass.
Yeah.
Do you know what his strength is?
I don't think so.
Otherwise, I don't know. You can make this guy go berserk just to get him closer to them, or this one.
Yeah. Or this one.
Which one?
This guy. I don't know.
I'm gonna zoom out so people can see.
I was talking about this one.
Okay, yeah.
I
feel like I'm gonna need a flamethrower to take out this section of the map. Jeez, it's very packed.
Yeah.
Some grenades.
I don't know. I'll just pick somebody at a door, I guess. This one.
Okay, I think that makes sense.
And then I roll my 1 die. 1 to 4.
You got him, berserk.
I have 3 berserk zombies.
Like,
and I roll to keep my others berserk.
Yes, you have to roll 5 or 6 and it's canceled. Which one was that?
Oh, I was thinking that one. But
okay, he's good. Now roll this one.
All right, they're both good.
He's still a berserk. They're still wild and crazy zombies.
Okay, and now they each try to break down a door. So I'll go with this one first.
All right.
Who is? I don't know what strength. 8.
8. Ooh, that's pretty nasty.
Okay.
7 or higher you need?
7 or lower.
Hold on, it's 7 or lower, right? Yeah, okay.
8.
Oh,
okay.
The edge again. It lands right on the edge again.
Yeah. Then this one, which I should probably check. I think it's 4. I think they're both 4. Yeah.
8. This one, the Cardi Art Gallery has an 8. Gotta remember that. Cardi Art Gallery has an 8.
Nope.
Cardi Art Gallery has
Using
an 8.
mnemonics. This is also a 4.
I don't have a good mnemonic except just chanting that repeatedly, hoping I remember it.
Another 4.
Yeah, I remember these guys are 4. Okay. This very good safety glass.
Yeah.
Bulletproof glass or whatever it is. Security glass.
And then I get to move 4 zombies.
Move 4. Did you move all the reactives who are not berserk?
Oh, I didn't do
Are there any? There's this one.
I think they're all behind glass.
That's right. Were there any others?
No.
Untap him if you didn't already.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Now I just rolled a 4.
Okay, so move 4 zomboids.
Yeah. I'm gonna do this one, and
Turn them, please.
this one, and this one, and one more. I don't know which one. How about this one?
Okay.
That's fine.
All right, no attacks, and now zombie gen. Zombie generation, not your Aunt Jen. All right, 2 or 12, and Steve turns into a zombie. I don't like this. I don't like these rolls.
2 or 12.
Okay, I saw the one and I got scared, but I could have seen either one in isolation and gotten scared.
Yeah.
All right,
And then
roll for
Roll.
the spawning.
see, hopefully not a 7.
Is a 6, which is north. Oh, man.
I already have someone on.
Oh, he's blocked. Cool. So nobody spawns in the north. That seam was making it so he couldn't be. Okay. Back to humans. No, Fran and Peter just went, right? So it has to be Steve and Rajo. Yeah, they're going to try to take their position in the north to poise for 2 turns from now, hopefully closing the door. And the next turn, these guys are going to, yeah, hopefully I can get in the next, like, 2 turns after this one, I can hopefully get 2 doors closed. That's what I'm hoping for. But it's not guaranteed. There could be another surprise zombie looming up here. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right, let's just do it. Thing is, I have so many. Oh, I don't have so many move points. Steven's advantage. Because they have so many move points, maybe I want to zip around and shoot guys. You have so many shots. I mean, this guy is pretty much toast because I can shoot him. I can make many rolls, basically. So let's just go. 1, 2, 3. And let's see what he's got. 5. And I'm doing a joint roll. You know, I have to say that beforehand, but so I need a 6 or higher on the 3 dice.
6 or higher.
Got it.
Yeah.
Trying not to bang things around as I roll, but it does happen. Okay. Then the 4th move. No hidden zombies pop out.
Oh, we do that? Let me see.
You don't even know. I thought you'd be totally ready for that one.
Yeah, no, they do actually.
They do. Okay. All right, make sure you make some good. Don't draw that 11 again.
I'll try to.
I'll be like, you're definitely cheating at this point.
Not even looking.
No, I trust you.
I'm picking this one.
Okay.
Which is 3.
3. Okay, good. All right. I guess there's no reason to conserve my shot from Steve. I guess they're both firing. In other words, they do have to make the panic roll though, which Steve could easily fail. He panics on anything but a 5 or a 6. So let's see if Steve panics.
They both panic and eat your brains.
Yeah, actually, you could get a lucky shot if they both panic, especially. So Steve first. Oh, he's good. And now Roger, right?
Roger.
He is not good. Okay, the weakling. The infected guy who's not even good with a gun is the only one who can shoot.
And
it's only 1 die for him.
You need a 3 or above.
Correct. 3 or above on the 1 die.
Come on, 1 or 2.
Got him. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Steven Roger.
Back in the graveyard.
Okay. So that's all they can do. No point in their moving. I guess they could spend movement points closing doors, but it doesn't matter. I guess this one could matter.
Yeah.
Well, they can do 1 door close, right? So maybe this one. Might as well close it. Well, unless I want to run through that. Is there any reason why I might want to run through? Nah, I'm better off just preventing one of your guys from coming through, I guess. I don't know. Right. Hopefully that's a wise move. All right. So that's my turn. And now it's Berserk time again. Uh-oh.
Right. So let me. Who do I want to make Berserk? I guess I'll just pick another guy that's at a door.
I'm gonna zoom out.
So how about
zoom in out.
This one. No, wait. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
And I will roll.
You will roll.
Didn't work.
Oh, fail.
And
Okay.
then I'll go from left to right. The first
Sure. This one
stays.
stays berserk. This one
Stays.
stays berserk. This one.
Doesn't.
He gets tired of being berserk. He wants to be a calm zombie for now and eat these donuts that are here. He's in a donut shop, by the way. He's locked up in a tiny donut shop. Like, if I can't eat human flesh, might as well just have some donuts.
Yeah.
Make the best of the situation. All right.
And then they roll to break down their doors.
Right.
Left to right again.
Sure.
8. Other one is 4.
This one's 8, right? Oh, yeah. 7 or less will do it.
7.
He does it. Rawr. Wait a minute. I think they only do that if they're in line of sight of a person, actually.
Oh. But it was all berserk zombies.
The berserk,
Get to
well,
move.
let's roll with it for now, but
Oh, isn't it all berserk zombies get that move?
I think it's only if they're in line of sight, actually. But I've been telling you that, so it's my fault.
Yeah.
We'll roll with it for now. Let's roll with it for the rest of the turn. In fact, well, after this turn, we'll correct it if I'm actually right here. Must be moved in reaction if required. C7-5. Okay.
Well, I haven't looked at the rules. I just been going off what
Yeah,
you
sure.
said.
It's
So.
not your fault, though. 7-5 says normally a zombie unit may only be moved 1 square per zombie player.
2 squares. Berserk zombie maybe move 2 squares. It said.
Yeah. The berserk zombie unit must be moved in reaction if required, and when doing so must move 2 square. Oh,
Yeah, we haven't been doing that.
unit that may move more than 1 square may move through a zombie occupied square, but may not end its movement in such a square. But do they only? I think the idea is, for specifically for glass smashing, they only try to do it if they see a human at the other side. I think that's where I should be looking.
Okay.
Destruction of a glass door may be attempted only if the berserk zombie unit begins its move in a square with the door to be destroyed on one of its sides. Okay, the attempt is considered a move, reaction, or free for the attempting berserk zombie unit. An open glass door, a solid door, or a main door may not be destroyed. A berserk zombie unit may attempt to destroy a glass door during the zombie reaction movement phase only if the unit's reaction move is blocked by the glass door. Berserk zombie unit may attempt to destroy a glass door during the zombie free. I guess I was wrong. I don't think I see anything about that.
But they can move 2.
They move 2 as well. We
Jesus.
learned. Yes. Yeah, so okay, good to know.
I don't think that's ever really came into play yet, though.
Yeah. Anyway, if that's the case, this guy moves 2.
Okay.
Is he only here? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the berserk goes with it.
And then it's movement.
Did you roll for the other ones?
Oh, I didn't do. No, that one's. No, I
This
didn't do
guy's
that
there.
one. Yeah. It was 4.
Yeah, he has a 4 strength, right? So you
Yeah.
did 3 or less. Okay,
He
he's
didn't
stuck.
do it.
All right, so
Wait. So then, when I move, I can move this one 2 spaces.
I guess so. Is it always these move 2, or just in the reaction? I guess always, probably.
It doesn't matter there, I guess. But
Oh, but if it's moved in reaction, it may not be moved during the free movement.
oh. So kind of. Okay, it kind of like cancels out.
Why would it not? Doesn't it always move in reaction? Though? If required. A berserk zombie unit must be moved in reaction if required. But when is it required? I think I just read this, but
If required. If it's not
Can we just
required, nothing.
normally a zombie unit may only be moved 1 square. Blah, blah, blah. How is this about required?
So if it's not required, but I choose to do it, and they get to move again, that seems weird.
Hold on. Okay, I think I had some confusion about Berserk. All right, so first of all, normally, let's start from let's go from the top. In the reaction phase, zombie reaction movement phase. Basically, to start with, if they see the moving player, zombie player checks every square entered by a character or stack of characters during any point of their movement in the immediately preceding human player phase. Sorry, I'm not showing it to the camera very well. Probably better if I use my zoom in, showing the rules. Okay. Each and every unit that is within sight of any such square must be moved one square toward the square currently occupied by the character. We know that. During the zombie free movement phase, let's skip that. Okay. Whether it is within sight, we know how that rule works. Zombie unit exempt from moving reaction under the following conditions. 1, it's already in a character occupied square. 2, the move will require it to go to cross a closed door square side. Sure. 3, the move would be into a zombie occupied square. 4, the unit is a super zombie or is in the same square as a super zombie. Okay, so that's when they can't move in reaction, even when they see a human. An action, this is a separate section. An action by a character other than actual movement triggers zombie reaction movement, including opening or closing a door, acquiring a hunting rifle, etc. Sure. Shooting a zombie too. A zombie unit moved in reaction may not be moved during the zombie free movement phase. All right, so we got to keep track of that better.
Okay.
Normally, a zombie unit may only be moved 1 square during the player turn, but a berserk zombie unit may be moved 2 squares. Super zombie 3. A berserk zombie unit must be moved in reaction if required, and when doing so, must move 2 squares if possible. It seems to imply other zombies don't have to move if required. In reaction if required. I don't know. A unit that may move more than 1 square may move through a zombie occupied square, but may not end its movement in such a square. Okay. All right. So how I think it worked, I think I was totally wrong by saying berserkers get to move for free in reaction, but they even get to move 2 squares. I think it's the bottom line. Let me just, I'll review the berserk zombie section, and if we're still not sure, we'll just make a call and go with it. All right. Zombie units may go berserk during the course of the game. Berserk zombie unit may be moved 2 squares whenever eligible to be moved, and under certain conditions may attempt to destroy a closed glass door. A character must always check for a panic when he or she shoots at a berserk zombie. Procedure during the berserk zombie phase. The zombie player may check any one zombie unit on the map to see if it goes berserk. It's just determining berserk. We kind of know that.
Mm-hmm.
May not check to see if a zombie unit goes berserk if the unit stopped being berserk in the current berserk zombie phase. A berserk zombie unit must be moved in reaction if required. A berserk zombie unit that is moved during the zombie free movement phase does not count toward the limit of zombie moves allowed the zombie player. Okay, hold on. So that's kind of important. A berserk zombie unit that is moved during the zombie free movement phase does not count toward the limit of zombie moves allowed by the zombie player. That sounds like they just move for free during the free movement.
But if they move in the reaction, they can't.
Correct.
But they can always move in the reaction too. Or only when
They only move in reaction when they see a player like any other zombie. But they get a free move in the free movement phase. I wonder if we're just like if just 6-1 half done the other more or less. But it also says a berserk zombie unit may attempt to destroy a closed glass door if any character is within the unit's sight through the door. So yeah, they can't do that if they're not in the sight. All right, so that's basically everything. It's straight to me now. It's straight to you. Okay, 1, they don't get free move and reaction, only if they see you.
Okay.
2, they move 2 spaces. 3, during the free movement phase where you roll a die for how many zombies move, they actually can move for free. All the berserk guys can move for 3 there. And the fourth thing is that they only break through the glass if they see somebody in their line of sight through the glass.
So I couldn't have broken.
So they couldn't have broken that. I'll just go with it for now. Though. All right.
Okay.
Maybe should we say from now on we do it
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
All right. From right this moment on, we're doing it right. All right. So where are we here?
Although
This guy broke through the glass.
can we
Gotta get going.
yeah, can we go to can we end after my turn?
Sure.
Maybe we could like continue next time or something.
Okay, we could do that. I could just take a picture of the board, and it's not really that complicated.
Yeah.
And
Although those.
I'll put these guys. Well, yeah, it'd be good to have the right locations for each one.
Can you leave it here or no?
Maybe.
Here.
I'll figure it out when we're done. Let's just say that.
You could transport it somewhere else.
Potentially. See, the thing that I would love to keep everybody where they are, but I also don't want to look at them and write them all down. So it's a little tricky, but I'll figure out something.
Okay. Well,
so let's finish the turn.
I just do movement basically, and
yeah. So you did all the reactions, I guess.
I think so.
All right. So free movement.
So does this zombie get to move?
We incorrectly move him as part of reaction, but I feel like he can't move again because he already moved in reaction.
Okay. And then is there anything else?
No. Well, roll the die.
Yeah.
For your free movement.
How many zombies get to move? 5.
5.
I think I'm gonna make them do like a conga line.
Okay. Is that 4 right there?
Yeah.
And one more?
Nah, should I do that? Whatever. I'm just gonna do that. And then I have one more move.
Yeah, that's right, Dan. We don't have a cat, so I've had cats ruin games before for sure. I remember I think for games like those kind of war games with plastic pieces. Some people call them dudes on a map games. I would leave those up overnight, like Axis and Allies or Fortress America, and the cats would come along and bat the pieces. They like the plastic.
Yeah. This guy here. Yeah. Put him there.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. We're going to end it there because Bob's passing out. I should probably go to bed too anyway.
I'm struggling to comprehend the rules.
Yeah, well, it was confusing, but yeah. We have that part straight now.
Do we do the rolls as part of the zombie generation phase?
Yeah, we might as well do that.
And also the roll for your guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if Steve turns again. He does not.
And
Steve is good for now.
Zombie generation phase.
Yep. Let's see who spawns.
7's nobody.
7 is nobody. You're correct. 7 is Mr. Nobody. The zombie spawns. Not the non-zombie spawns.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, Rob Bob.
Good night, everybody.
And yeah, I'm signing off too, I suppose. Yeah. So it sounds like we're gonna try to do this. Next week I'll be out. Actually, it's a chance I could be home in time for streaming. We have to figure it out though. It might be 2 weeks from now. I'm gonna be at my friend's house, ironically playing board games. So not this game though. So yeah, thanks Dan the man and anybody else who's still hanging out. Maybe Eric is still around. I don't know who else is still around. But earlier we had Ryan, Eric, and Television Gamer, Stu's Game Reviews, our super regulars basically. Plus, I like how Intelligent Gamer is becoming a semi-regular. That's cool. He has a good channel, by the way, if you like Intellivision. That's all he does, but he does it really well. He actually has pretty good giveaways. He was giving away an Intellivision Sprint a few days ago. I was watching his stream. I didn't win it, but it's kind of cool that he does it. I thought about doing giveaways on my channel, but I don't know. I feel like it's just not me. And then I feel like it would invite a lot of people who aren't really interested in hanging out and chatting. They just want to get a thing, but I don't know.
Yeah,
it could drum up support probably. Anyway, thanks everyone. We're going to continue this game in a future stream either next week or 2 weeks from now, hopefully. But for now, it is good night, and yeah, take care, everyone.
All right, good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night, Dan.
All right, that was a pretty quiet stream.